Listen, we have you on because every other episode we just talk at each other. So you can talk as much as you want. It's fine.
All right.
As long as if Ray doesn't have to talk and doesn't have to steer the ship off the road like he usually does.
Yep.
Then it's good. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There you go. Yeah, you can have it. Good, because we drive it straight into a volcano usually. So
Except for that's the heart, Tim. And that can never be mended. You know that. The heart always breaks.
Nah, dude, one of your girlfriends take care of that for you.
Oh.
No, they usually go, well, thank you for the free meal. Have a good day, sir.
Ray is a 60-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body.
I am, yeah.
If anyone doesn't know.
Nice.
His references are like way older than they should be for someone his age.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
I would love to see that fight. And I would be rooting for Greg Hardy the entire time. Funny thing, if you've ever wanted to see me in pain at any point that we've been hanging out, today's your day.
Ray, they see you in pain every time you do a set.
This is true.
Damn.
Yeah. So Thomas has seen it and Tim's never seen it.
No,
It was basically if Mortal Kombat was a shitty like Saturday morning cartoon. Like
Yeah, exactly.
they had like they had a Native American character on there. They had the street tough black guy. Like they had all the stereotypes. WMAC masters.
There it is.
It's such a.
so you're
cool
saying it
show.
doesn't hold up? Is that what you're trying to
It
say?
does not at all.
It doesn't look fit full, Ray. Let me see that glass. No, Ray, top it off.
This is like goddamn amazing.
You got
No, I just want you to follow the rules. What happens if you don't follow the rules? The wheel gets you back again.
This is true.
Why don't you two fight each other? There you go.
Talked about it.
I've been
We've
thinking
talked
that,
about
but
it.
I didn't want to say anything.
We have talked about
I'm
this
still at a
for
shit.
years,
I can't
man.
fight anybody right now. I'd
I
probably
am
lose to a
so
9-year-old right
down.
now.
I will meet him at a weight. I don't care if I have to gain weight to fucking fight Tim, but it would mostly be like it would be a rolling match in the cage.
Pretty
like
much.
somebody would take someone down.
What's crazy is out of all of us, Tim looks like he's most likely to be the wrestling fan.
I see so many fucking guys who look like Tim Danko at AIW shows. It's not even funny. And I love I see him, I'm like, I want to buy him a shot, but it's not Tim, and I get sad.
Yeah, and this kid's going to be a star, obviously. And that's what they wanted to happen. They want him to get a big win in London. They were hoping that was going to happen. I mean, did they give him somebody they think he could beat? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Vargas isn't tough. Vargas is a tough guy. And yeah, Pimblett was a big favorite. But that's what they wanted to happen. They want this kid to be one of their next big stars, especially in the lightweight division. And now he's won two fights, one by knockout, right, and one by submission. So now he's going to fight somebody tough. And that division's super stacked. So there's tons of people he could fight. Before you put me on, I'm screaming at my microphone because you didn't put me on. I'm like, she's Mexican, you racist asshole.
I don't know
Spanish, you monster.
How
You
am
didn't
I
put me on because you were
not
not
knowing
wrestling.
who he is?
He had two. I only had one fight. He had two fights, but my one fight lasted longer than his two fights combined by like a lot. I think both his fights were inside of a minute.
And how did your fight end, Tim?
I got TKO'd in the second round. And there's a lot of guys, strikers that have just became fantastic at takedown defense. I mean, Anderson Silva was good at it. Like Junior Dos Santos was good at it. I mean, those are just the first two I think of. But there's been a lot that, I mean, if you're a striker like that, you have to have good takedown defense. There's been a lot of guys who have great takedown defense, and he's one of them. However, I mean, Robert Whittaker is a striker first. He's not a wrestler. And however, neither really is Cannonier. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't really expect Cannonier to fight him that way. I'm excited to see that fight, though. I don't expect Izzy to lose at all, but I like Cannonier a lot. And he's a tough guy, so I'll definitely watch that fight. But if either of us touch the other one's liver, we'll die, Ray.
Probably. That'd be fun. I want to be the first MMA death of like a true amateur, where it's like the worst fight ever. How
bad would it be if you got
MMA fight, bro?
Killed in the cage. You got killed in the cage by me.
Yes.
His liver exploded.
Casting couch. Tim is in his mom's basement. And Thomas is next to his favorite lamp. We are Bro Plata. Thank you guys for joining us. Mindless Self-Indulgence is the name of the episode. And I didn't even realize that our interviewee is actually known as the Mindless Hulk. We have Dylan Budka going to be on the show. He is an LFA fighter and also is been in B2 Fight Series, which has had a few people that we've had on the show fight for them as well. So this is going to be a fun interview. He's a middleweight there, former world champion or former heavyweight champion as well in another division in another company. So this is going to be great. Alan's in the chat. So Tim's happy.
An amateur. You're not making any sense.
I thought he was a pro.
I don't know if it works yet or not. Am I breaking up? Did I break up yet?
Nope. You can cut the
Seems like it's
Rammstein, sir.
lagging.
This is not.
Is something
This
lagging?
gets us kicked off, man.
Oh shit! Y'all can hear that?
Yeah.
My
Keep playing
bad. I'm
Rammstein.
sorry.
Uh-oh, Tim's breaking up. Oh, no. Tim is breaking up a little bit.
I'm addicted.
Did you put in your new router and everything, or
I told
You've
you
been
I did,
watching-
Ray.
have you
told
have
you
you
I did.
put your
So what do you
have
think?
you I don't know. I didn't know if you had time or not. I run on a different schedule than most. So
I told you that I did it.
okay. And we're both sick, by the way. So that's gonna be this is gonna be a fun show, everyone. Danko is sad already. He looks so dejected. I feel bad for him.
I'm so pissed.
He's
Oh.
dejected because the rapist is back.
No, I'm excited for that.
Oh no, he's happy about that.
Hmm.
I don't know what you happy for.
He's bringing him
winning?
condoms right now. What are you talking about?
Right, he need him because all of his
Win-
assailants are
yeah.
going to be at the game.
Oh, this one's on me.
I knew
think.
they
I'm
were
cutting
fans.
out. I think as well.
What'd you say, Tim?
No, they were fans. See,
They
they just
ain't
want his
fans.
dick. That's all they want. Mm-hmm.
Destiny's
Yeah.
Child. What Destiny's Child music? If you ever hear Destiny's Child music coming from my end, then it's time to put me to death.
Oh, I thought man, put
They
me to
do
bed
Haas
with a
and
booty in
Haas.
my face.
Put
Oh boy.
death is what I ask for.
He's still
I
having.
can tell when I'm not coming in because you guys just it's not good. There's pauses. It doesn't flow. It's just garbage. You guys need me really bad. So hopefully, for the sake of everyone, my internet works. I have all my bars. Like the last couple weeks, I wasn't having my bars.
Okay.
And now it
you
says
barely-
should be good to go.
Tim's
Well-
spitting hot bars.
What, Thomas? Tell us about the new
I will
job
later.
at night. Congrats, by the way.
I will later. Thank you,
All
Two
right.
Words, but I'll tell you about it later. It's nothing to talk about now.
Can you hear me talk or not?
Not yet, at least.
Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you talking.
You're fine.
Am I cutting out or not?
No,
No.
you're looking
Okay.
sexy. You sexy motherfucker, you.
All right. Well, then that's right. Then it's working correctly.
through
If
the
you-
nose,
if you see
out
me
through
and
the
think
mouth.
sexy.
You sexy motherfucker.
Hey, you're breaking up, but I don't know if it's you or me. Like
No, it's
before
probably
2 weeks
me.
ago, I thought it was you. Because I never had a problem until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, now I think it's me. If there's a little bit of lag, this seems like an episode of Groundhog Day.
Maybe. Did I wear this shirt last time? I may have.
No,
Probably.
I don't think you did. No, I think you would have Cleveland Indians.
Man, I'm
shirt
sweating
last
so
time.
bad. Well, because I have a light on and I have 100.3 temperature. I have water here and my alcohol. Hopefully the alcohol fixes everything. That's usually what happens, right? You just try to kill it with poison.
Some old West medicine. Why not?
Jack Daniels.
Every day, inject Jack Daniels directly into your arm. Your
It's funny,
sickness
two
will go
joints.
away.
Ray said the same thing to me, actually. Apparently, I look like some character and go.
Right? I think we have did I put that in there? I think I put it in the brand. This looks like Danko, like if he fucked, honestly.
You're gonna be mad when I tell you,
Which
who
is
that
what
is.
I said, number one. That was my joke. Thank you.
I know.
You're gonna be
This
mad
guy
when
looks
I
like
tell
he
you who that.
fucks. And then
You're gonna
Drew
be mad
Ray-
when I tell
there
you
you go.
who that is. That is not Fat Tim Danko. That is, of course, from the best game of the year.
That's
the
me.
game of the year, and it better win, or else I'm going to California and blow up everything.
It's my next Halloween costume, by the way.
That is Thor.
Should be.
It's not
Thor's
Thor.
over there.
That is Thor.
Oh, they're both Thor.
Oh,
That
character
Thor.
from
Fat Thor. I want to see
that-
Fat Thor versus Fat Thor. That's what I want to see. I want to see
that is
Endgame Thor versus this Thor from God of War.
That is the true depiction of the actual Nordic god of Thor. Everyone
Well, that
thinks
makes sense,
Thor,
man. If you were basically a king, or well, he's a god, right? So there's all kinds of servants and shit, and all kinds of food and wine. You would look like that, right? You don't tell them. Why would you work out? You're a god. You don't need to work out. You can be fat and still be a badass. You don't need to fucking work out to kill people. So you look like that. That makes more sense. But no, Hollywood has to fucking hot wash everything.
No,
Put a
Marvel
fucking
has to
pretty
hot
boy
wash
in
it.
there when I should have been Thor. Replace Chris Hemsworth with Tim Danko.
replace Tim Danko with Chris Hemsworth on
On the
this
show,
show.
we'll trade. I'll trade him Thor for this show.
I would love that. It just
Bro,
as long as-
plotta, mate. New show, bro, plotta, mate.
Who is the effeminate dude in that shirt?
He's the mean guy.
Yeah, he's the meme guy. I think Loki needs more of a stable home. Yes. Yeah, Loki is an abused child. Deserves better.
That guy, that
He gets
kid went
better
from
in
foster
God of
home to
War.
foster home. Nobody wants him.
He's getting his own game. He's getting his own spinoff.
What?
Yeah, 'cause
That's oh my god, him versus Jesus. Like
I
he's
don't
just
even know what we're
wandering.
talking
He's
about.
like wandering the like Middle East, and all of a sudden he runs like lightning bolts Jesus. I would love that.
no, he's going. I don't know if they're gonna do the Egyptian again. The rumor is that they're not doing the Egyptian because this closes out the Norse era of God of
Yeah.
War. But
MMA show, everybody. MMA show.
MMA show. We have an interview in a little while. Keep to that.
He'll be
Um,
here at 9 if he got the link, or if he's not pissed that he got 3 links.
Yeah, we'll explain that and say it was all your fault and your phone's fault. I'm gonna
It's
blame it.
Instagram's fault.
I'm gonna blame it on your phone, bro.
Blaming it on Instagram.
All
dude.
right. I got a message, by the way, on the Bro Plata at Bro Plata. It didn't give me anything. All right, never mind. It's just that.
What? You thought you had a message? Just kidding. No one
Yeah, it
cares.
literally comes up as like, oh, it's a request for a message. I know what that is. All right, yeah, I know what that is. I sent something on another account that I have. I have like two other accounts besides Bro Plata. So
Anyway, the only thing I'm going to say about Deshaun Watson is that all of his boos are coming to watch him, and I'm just saying.
Deshaun
What does that
Watson
tell
is a flaming punk. Anyway,
He is. But I
hide
want
your
him to win.
kids,
Real
hide
man
your
right here.
wives.
Listen, I'm never going to have the man over for dinner, okay? But I want him to win us some football games.
this
So,
is a
there
real
you go.
man I'm wearing
It-
right now.
It just also shows the desperation of Cleveland Browns
Oh,
fans.
100%. Well, not well,
Because you
the
guys
ownership,
fucked
for
with
one.
us for a decade, man. Oh,
Hey,
we actually
the
have
fans
Dylan
didn't
on
sign
right
him.
now.
The fans
Dylan
didn't
is-
sign him.
Dylan came on. I would appreciate that. He came on early, actually.
How you
Hey,
doing, guys?
man.
Oh, it's on already.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty
Look,
good. How
already
about you
in.
guys?
Doing good, chilling.
What?
So we
I
appreciate
guess.
Dylan, the Mindless Hulk Budka, being on here. He has fought for the LFA on Fight Pass. And you've also B2 fighting. I watched a few of those, which we've had a couple guys that have gone on B2 before on
Everybody
our
likes
show.
that company. They apparently do things right because everybody, like people from where I live, will drive 6 hours to fight for B2.
Oh yeah,
You-
they take
do
care
you,
of fighters.
They must.
they?
I was going to ask, do
Yeah.
people from your team allow them to try to fight at B2?
What is it?
I said a lot of guys on your team try to fight for them too.
Yeah. We send a lot of our
Am I
guys
breaking
to B2 fighting series.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah, and some of the knock or some of the fights I saw in there. You're a beast, man. You're a beast, and
appreciate
I
it, bro.
love it. I mean, as a man who trains
Thank
in
you.
catch wrestling, I
Stop, Ray.
appreciate.
Stop.
We have a running bit now on this show. Anytime we have somebody on, I always will say, as a man who trains, just to piss Tim off. So
He's been training for a week and a half and now pretends like he's better than everybody. Hey, I had a fight. You didn't. When you have a fight, you can say something.
okay, I will next year,
There we
bitch.
go.
I want it to be you, but you playing. All right, you're all
Me?
like,
I'm
oh,
too
I
old
bought
now, man. I'm too old. I have to get like the MRI and shit. I have to fight senior class or whatever they call it now.
Masters. Yeah, probably
Masters. Yeah.
yeah,
Old fuck. Old
Masters
fuck
division.
class is what they call it.
Where simple first thing, you're from Baltimore, right?
Yes, sir.
Where did you how old were you when you first started wrestling or martial arts?
I started wrestling my junior year of high school.
Okay.
I won a national title my second year of wrestling as a high schooler in Maryland. And
What were
then
you doing before that? I'm sorry
Huh?
to cut you off.
I was playing
That's
football.
what were you doing before that? What?
Just playing football.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They taught me a blast double when I started taking everybody down.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
And then I started doing martial arts 2 years ago.
Nice. Very cool.
Holy crap, dude! You're not messing around, are you, man? Like you,
Yeah, I'm trying to take over, man.
I'm gonna say you had like 9. Is this right? You had all 9 of your amateur fights. Wasn't 9 in a year or less
Yeah,
than a year?
I had 9 MMA fights and 12 boxing bouts in 2021.
Damn,
that's
son, you
12
put in
boxing
work.
bouts. Jeez.
Yeah.
That might be as much as you could possibly do legally. I think. Like, I don't know if you could do any more than that.
Was that difficult to pull off during the pandemic?
Oh yeah. We
That's
had
it.
I did some freaky ass backyard fights in some of them too. So where there was
Where's
barely
the
even a
venue
crowd.
for today? Mike's garage.
We got a webcam set up. We had to borrow Mike's daughter's webcam. Glitter on it. Anyway.
But so two years you've been training MMA, wrestling since junior year, you said?
Yes, sir.
Were you a fan of MMA growing up? Did you like the sport? Were you like somebody who was like, I'd like to try this just because I wrestled and stuff like that?
When I wrestled at Notre Dame in college, when I got my scholarship, and I ran into a lot of fighters that would come in there and train, and seeing them do it all the time, I was like, fuck it, I'll try it, because all the wrestlers are taking over now.
Yeah, where's so people aren't confused. It's Notre Dame College, right? That's in where is that?
That's in downtown. It's like 40 minutes from downtown Cleveland.
Okay, yeah, right. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's like
Wait, so
Notre Dame University
okay.
doesn't have a wrestling team actually. What?
I did not know that. I thought it was the Indian.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I always go by that college all the time for work. So yeah, I pass that all the time, man.
And
That's cool.
Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. They have a really good wrestling program there. They taught me a lot.
I
Good
didn't know
shit.
that. I knew they had a junior. I knew they had their football team was getting upstarted and stuff like that. I didn't know they had wrestling up there. That's dope to know.
Yeah, the year I was there, we were actually ranked number 1 in Division 2.
Holy
Nice.
That's sweet.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're grinders there. We
Dylan-
get all the guys that could have went D1 but didn't have good enough grades.
Mhm.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Same thing with junior colleges. A lot of junior college sports programs are nasty because a lot of the guys
Oh,
that
yeah.
go there to make grades, and then they'll end up in the SEC or something. Are you in a bathroom
people
right
sleep
now,
on that.
man? It looks like can you show us the glory hole? What is that? You're in a truck stop bathroom?
I just got done practice a few minutes ago.
Okay.
We trained at a few different spots in near Findlay, Ohio. But
Yeah.
out here, we sat the mats out here today.
Nice.
Is that a bar?
So we travel around a little bit. My coach got a few locations.
Oh,
That's cool.
nice.
Is that a bar? It looks like a bar.
Yeah, it's right next to a bar. Next to a bar.
Nice. That's where I want to train. I want to train. I want to train the place that has a bar in it.
My coach is a businessman. He
Drink
makes
beers
sure
in
he-
between rounds.
So how long have you?
You know what? Sorry. Go ahead, Ray. Sorry.
No.
We're having technical difficulties today. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
It's,
no, I
it's
was
all
just gonna say I
tenfold.
can't get off of how quickly you've been doing this. 2 years and you have a 4-and-run professional record, and you're fighting for one of the bigger organizations in America, LFA, which is kind of like the AAA organization for like the big 3 organizations or whatever. But how did this happen so quickly? Have you just decided one day, you know what, this and nothing else?
Yeah, actually, when quarantine and everything happened, we all got kicked out of college and stuff because we couldn't be on campus anymore. So I was kind of like, all right, what am I going to do now? I went back to my hometown and I was starting to do stupid shit I probably shouldn't have been doing. And then a fighter from the gym actually asked for my help to come train with him. And I ended up meeting my head coach, Gary Young, and then he asked me to move into the gym, and something in my head said, fuck it, and then did it. And now I'm here. So
That's awesome.
That's so crazy for so many reasons. One, because of the pandemic, number one, but you're just talking about how weird that was. But also just being healthy. I know you're a young guy, but just the fact you can throw that many fights in, being healthy. Do you plan on trying to keep that pace? I know you haven't fought in a few months, but are you trying to fight as much as possible, as much as LFA will let you?
Oh, I've been begging for him to let me fight again. I start itching when I don't fight after a month since I fought so much as a amateur. And when I first started as a pro, I had I had 2 fights within 13 days at one point. So I was like, okay, we're gonna keep the same rhythm we did as a amateur, but LFA, they wants to spread it out to get good promotion and stuff. So I'm just waiting till the next one. Look, right now we're looking for. Thank you, Johnny Smith. I appreciate that.
Yeah. That's an awesome.
We just
thing.
signed. I haven't announced it yet, but we're taking another fight January 13th for LFA and against Wes Schultz.
Breaking news.
Nice.
Who is it?
Breaking news.
Who was his name?
His name is Wes Schultz.
Brett.
Wes Schultz. Nice. Let's look at this.
Looking him up right now. We're giving you inside info right now.
I'm looking him up.
Yes,
but
firstly, he came up with a guitar. Awesome. So
he broke up a little bit. Timmy,
broke up. He hasn't lost yet. He's about to, fam.
Oh yeah. I'm putting him to sleep.
Break it up, man. Good.
What? How do you feel when you're in MMA or when you're in the cage? What do you feel way more comfortable now doing since you've had so many fights? Do you feel like your hands are a little bit more loose when you get it, like when you throw, or do you want to always try and go for like a power double leg?
All of my fights, I go in and I'm like, I'm gonna knock this guy out. And then I go in there and then my instincts take over and I take him down. But since LFA is giving me this big of a break that I am, it's been a blessing too to get me used to working on the things that I don't do in the cage that I can do at practice. So we've been training every day, putting myself in fighting scenarios so I can show the world other things I can do, because I got just as good as hands as I do wrestling. My hands might even be better than my wrestling. I just got to go in there and do it.
Hell yeah, man. And
it's really crazy.
Tim, what were you going to say?
You just started throwing. I'm sorry, Ray. I'm just going to say that it's just crazy to think you just started throwing punches 2 years ago. Right? You have pro fighting tough guys at LFA. It's nuts. Of course, you're going to wrestling first, but you can tell you definitely got some pop in your hands for sure. Go ahead, Ray. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I was going to say the one knockout I saw that you threw, it was actually what made me love you as like a fighter. You knocked out this guy who looked like a low-rent Jorge Masvidal. In like 10 seconds. And he got up and he was like, you could tell he just like put his hands on the mat and went, fuck, I got knocked out, didn't I? Like, you cracked that motherfucker, went over and went, I want another fight. I'm like, this guy's awesome. Like, this
I actually fought a week before that fight at 185 for my pro debut, and then I accepted that fight. So we tried to do 3 in a row, but the commission finally said, no, we're cutting it.
Dana, what the fuck are you doing? You're missing something here. You are missing something.
I'm right here. I'm ready.
Do it.
It's right there. Listen, you beat this next guy 3-0, especially if you finish him, they'll be looking, man. Are you just thinking, okay, next fight, that's the only thing, or do you think about your long-term goals?
I think about my long-term goals every day. I'm trying to make something better, something show more in each fight. And to catch the eye of somebody, I try to find and dig for the best guys I can go against so I can get to the top quicker and show that I'm able to compete with the best of the best. That's why in LFA I went against the number 1 contender and then their top prospect coming up. The last 2 guys I went against, the records combined have been 8-1 or something, and they're all title contenders. And I beat both of them pretty easy in what I do. So I'm just trying to get the attention of people so I can get to the top part of the show that I want to be a part of.
Get a say. You were the betting underdog in both those fights, right?
Yeah, I've been the underdog in all my fights.
That's awesome.
Tell you what, by then we're going to be able to bet in the state of Ohio, so I will put some money on Dylan to win his next fight. I feel like it's going to happen. He's going to win me some money.
Put it all on it. I got you.
Doing it. I'm doing it. He's got me. He said,
absolutely.
I believe him.
First
Let's
round.
get that
Put the money on
DraftKings money
first
in.
round.
First round. Ooh.
First
Ooh.
round.
Ooh, all right. I'll put.
Say that. We'll probably do it. Screw it.
Yeah.
You can mark my words right now. If you don't finish
Right
in
here.
the first round,
Clip
I'll
it.
pay all you guys back.
Ooh, all right.
Oh,
It's
man.
on video.
I don't
It's
want your
on
money,
video.
But yeah, okay, it's on. I like the confidence, though.
I
like
like
the
it.
confidence.
I like it. Would you
He
ever
wants to know if you ever
consider
would've-
a bare knuckle fight, Dylan?
Hey, Ben,
Not until I'm old and about to retire, because they don't pay that much
Attaboy.
for
That,
Hey, that's when you're
I
making
was
money.
hoping for that
Yeah.
answer.
that. I respect
when your
them
when your
guys a
knees
lot,
can't
though.
shoot legs anymore.
Yeah, I can't shoot double legs to stop them.
That's
from
where you
hitting
go
me,
when you
so,
can't shoot anymore.
Yeah.
So, I mean, are you hoping for a call from UFC, or are you like there in a Bellator or whoever who wants you, get you, one kind of thing?
I'm really looking to put a showcase on this next fight to be able to get that call. I
Yeah.
really want that call after this one.
Well, it was like if you beat this guy, you might get a contender series fight. Makes a lot of sense or something like that. Maybe
Yeah.
a Bellator undercard or something.
Yeah.
Who's an opponent that you would love to take down right now that's in UFC?
I want Hamza or Bo Nickel, both of them, because they can't wrestle like me. They cannot wrestle like me.
Bo Nickel.
Yeah,
And then, but you go
I love
hard
this
with
kid.
the
This
Hamza.
kid's my favorite
I love
now.
it.
Either of them. Either of them.
Yeah, I see
something-
you.
I got
Hamza's a
something-
bitch. I love it.
I got something. They
2
don't
years
got.
in.
I got something.
What you
they
got
don't
that they don't got? What you got that they don't got?
This
A
mental
red
toughness
beard.
up here.
What is
They
it?
can't handle this.
No.
I
Okay.
dig it.
Okay. Well,
That's
where
it.
did the mindless nickname come from?
My coach always calls me a dumbass. So no, I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
I've been through a lot in life, so I try to teach like all my biddy wrestlers and all the people I train just to keep pushing regardless what it is and not really give a shit of what it is. Just keep pushing and stay mentally tough through all the obstacles. Everything is pushed at you. So I always stay mindless and don't give a shit.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I get it. Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. That's
So
awesome,
can
man.
you talk a little bit about that? I mean, you said you went through some stuff. Was that young and when you were young in Baltimore? Is this something you can talk about?
Yeah. When I was growing up, I was homeless a little bit. I was selling a lot of stuff I shouldn't have been selling. And I was just going down the wrong route. I was living with coaches. Me and my family didn't get along too well. In the past year, I've lost my mom and dad. They both
Sorry to
passed
hear
away.
I'm
So
sorry, man.
been definitely a weird patch. And my last fight, about a month before my last fight, my dad passed away before my Liddell Pogue fight, and it was definitely a tough time. I'm still a little affected from it, but fighting and
Sure.
being able to be around my teammates and everything definitely have kept me with a straight head.
Yeah, you need that
Yeah,
kind of
it
stuff.
is great.
You need that kind of stuff in your life, man. Like I've known so many fighters and guys who had troubled homes and didn't really do. And for your coaches to be that cool that's awesome. I love hearing
Yeah.
those kind of stories, man.
Yeah, demolition fight.
Yeah, I was just
team
gonna say that
definitely saved my life.
That's a good thing,
That's good.
man.
It's good to always hear when sports save people or whatever. People say the time sports save people. That's why I mean, you were in Baltimore. I have problems all the time hearing about kids who can't get into sports now because of money, because it's different than it used to be. And that's what we talk about this on the show all the time, at least me and Thomas do,
Yep.
because it breaks my heart. But at least you were able to find something. Was it football first?
Yeah. I had like 10 I had 10 scholarships for football before I finally said let's do wrestling.
Nice.
Yeah, I was a middle linebacker. I also played baseball too.
Okay.
It's always weird. You get
I love me
do you
some
find you find baseball helped you like in striking at all? Because like the movement of the hips and everything like that.
Oh yeah, when I teach
coordination.
like my people I train, I say, you ever play baseball before? They're like, yeah, swing a bat, and then I say throw your two the same way, pivot through everything. So
Yeah,
that's the same exact way I teach all my other fighters how to throw straight.
I've noticed that just because I played hockey and that's a hip heavy sport to begin with. Like I've noticed that it's easier to get into that when you have something like that where you have to use your hips a lot.
Yeah.
Rather than somebody that's never used their hips a day in their fucking life. Tim Danko, sorry, what?
No,
What?
For real, yeah.
Hey, I'm a judo white belt, bro. I'm a hard judo white belt. I got decent hips. They have to carry this frame.
You know, for Dylan's next fight, we're gonna have a pre-fight with y'all two in it because I'm getting sick of this talk between you two. You got one guy that's trained for 2 weeks and another guy, I'm a judo white belt. I want to see y'all put it to action.
God,
I'm too fat now, man. I'm too fat. I'm not fighting anybody. Maybe we got to get some Four Locos out so we're all revved up and drunk.
Just get over here at my training spot. You can have some beers in between rounds.
There you go.
There
they have a tap on the mat. I love it.
Yeah.
So where is that LFA fight? Where are those LFA fights?
They move all around. My first one was in Minnesota. My second one was in New York. I almost fought in Cali and Brazil in December, and they both the guys backed out. And I'm fighting in Minnesota in January.
Nice. And what's that date again? January what?
January 13th.
All right. Remember that, all of our chats. Yeah,
I'll be watching on the Fight Pass.
Yeah,
Yes.
Put all your money on me. Put all your money on me.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna put money on you. Like,
yeah.
Ray and I are like degenerate gamblers who haven't had a chance to be degenerate gamblers yet because we can't bet on sports in Ohio yet. But like this podcast is going to basically become a gambling podcast. I feel like after we'll talk about bets the whole time.
And I'm poor. I can't afford to bet nothing but food stamps. So they don't take that in certain places.
It's kind of like money.
They should. You should just swipe your EBT card.
See, you said EBT card. I said
we're getting shrimp this week.
Hey guys, my phone is about to die though, and I did not bring my charger, so I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay, brother.
Yeah,
we'll have you on. Right. We'll have you on again right before your fight. We'll probably we'll hook that up probably mid-December. I'll talk to you. We'll try for mid-December, end of the month, just so we can promote that fight again and talk a little bit more, brother.
I appreciate y'all having me so much. It was nice meeting you guys.
You're awesome, and we'll have you on again for sure.
Man.
Thank you, brother.
Y'all.
Thanks a lot.
Stay mindless.
Later, dude.
Stay mindless.
I like him.
Yeah, him and Isaiah are the bro Hall of Fame of interviews we've had so far.
Well, we haven't had a bad one.
No, not at all. Even the Pat Miletich one went very well. I was a little talkative and drunk, but I was nervous. Hey DC, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming on. Listen to the show today, kinda.
No, but I'm excited. That kid's stuff, and I am going to bet on him 100%.
Yep, I'm putting 100 on him.
Are we going to be seeing y'all do the podcast from garbage cans in a couple of months?
Yeah,
probably.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. We're going to be meeting in Akron, let's using Ray's cell phone.
Yes, we're under the bridge in Cuyahoga Falls, just like I want to place one more bet, just one more bet.
Maybe, but I probably put money on him to win, but I'll also throw a couple bucks on the first round there too. Especially
why not?
On what the line is.
His confidence,
Why not? No, you got to be. No, I was disappointed that it couldn't be here long. And then hopefully next time we have him on longer. So I had a lot of things I wanted to ask him.
Yes, me too.
But no, he's cool.
Got a little bit of his story though. The story's awesome. I love those kind of stories. And hope he does make it to the show. Yes, Johnny's have him again. That's just a conversation between two joints. So Jones can lose I'm going to tell Francis to not fight right now, to not fight him now. So Jones.
Here's a question, man. Should we?
I don't know.
I know we kind of picked sides already, but should we have Wes Schultz on? Should we try to get Wes Schultz on?
Yeah. We'll get Wes Schultz on. We'll get him in a couple weeks. I like that idea.
I'll hit him up.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, I mean, it's public record now. I mean, no one watches the show, but it is public record that he said he's going to knock him out in the first round. That's not anything he's trying to hide, right? He's a talker. That's one thing I wanted to talk about too, because apparently he really gets into it when the weigh-ins and shit, and when he flipped Pogue off. Did you see that? Like he tried to shake his hand, and Pogue didn't want anything to do with it, so I flipped him off.
No, I didn't see that one. I want to see that. I want to see that one.
Was you punishing yourself?
I'm getting ready for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, he's got to work tomorrow.
Oh, hey, by the way, the war continues with my Cats versus bobbleheads, and they are winning.
Oh, who is that?
That's Aaron Savali.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Don't really care.
See, but I could glue this and it would still bobble. But like, if I ever get good bobbleheads, I'm gonna have to lock them over here in the closet thing here, so they don't get undefeated fighters. Always good to have.
Jars?
P jars, they don't get to be on the show.
Still is hilarious to me that time when I went to your house and you're like, oh, that's not tequila.
That's what I'm drinking.
Ew.
What is that?
Twisted tea.
Oh.
Sweet tea whiskey.
Jesus, gross. That's twisted tea whiskey.
The things aliens' buttholes are made from.
Speaking of aliens,
Twisted
man, what's going on with Chetty?
Whiskey. What?
What's going on with Chetty, Thomas? Speaking of aliens.
I don't know. No, speaking of aliens,
did you see
we
it?
got a story. We got a story.
Uh-oh.
So Deshaun Kaiser, former Cleveland quarterback that I thought was going to be our savior, was on this guy's Brennan show, and he revealed
whose show?
Some Brennan, his podcast.
Brennan Schaub?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But he revealed that Aaron Rodgers is a fucking head case.
I'm sure he is.
No, you do not say it. Have you watched any of his podcasts that he's been on recently? The man's insane.
He does his own research. He does his own research, bro.
He does.
He said that the first.
That's a man who does his own research. That's going to be the new name for crazy on this show. That's a man who does his own research.
He said the first encounter he had with Aaron Rodgers asked him, the first question was, what do you think about 9/11?
Nice.
And then he started talking about reptile people.
Nice.
And then he started talking about other things that normal people don't talk about. Now,
is he dating like a shaman or something?
Who? Aaron?
Yeah.
I don't know, but you have to be nutty to lose.
Shaw person.
Lose
Thank
the
you.
past few people. Olivia Munn, Danica Patrick. I don't care how crazy Danica Patrick is. I still better.
Oh, yes.
Love how Olivia Munn went from Aaron Rodgers to John Mulaney.
Yeah.
Although John Mulaney, he's a good-looking dude and he's fucking hilarious. So that's
John Mulaney is one of my top 5.
And he parties apparently. So
not anymore. He doesn't party anymore.
No.
And if you ever want to see something funny, watch him with Seth Meyers talk about the intervention that they planned.
He did a bit on it in SNL that was really funny when he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But if you're wondering if I brought up, if you really cared that much, why didn't you come from LA to New York? Oh, don't worry. That came up sad. You get probed again by a 17-year-old. Oh, man. Oh, God. Speaking of that, I didn't find this out till this week, but when we first started the podcast, one guy I wanted to have on was Travis Fulton, and I tried to get a hold of him. And we even asked Gene Walker, who's from Iowa, if he knew him, because I wanted to get Travis Fulton on the podcast. Didn't hear anything. Next thing I know, he gets arrested for child pornography and child endangerment. I didn't hear anything after that. I'm like, well, I don't want him on the show anymore. But I just looked it up, and apparently, you guys might already know this. A year ago, he killed himself in jail. He was going to plead guilty. He agreed to plead guilty, and then he just hung himself in a cell. So
went out like the piece of shit he was. Good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen. At the time, I thought he was the man because he still has an listen. He has an unbreakable record. No one's going to have as many wins as Travis Fulton. I think he's like 254, something like that. It's an unbreakable record. It's like Cy Young's wins record because no one's going to have the opportunity to do it because times have changed. But that said, he was surprised. He was a monster. So that's
he liked little boys, as they said on Family Guy. Play me off, Johnny.
Yeah, it was a bummer.
Oh, I bet. That's why I never.
Hold on. Listen,
except for Pat Miletich.
Bummer that he was a pedophile. When he killed himself,
yes.
I don't care about that. That I don't care about.
Yeah, nobody thought
I'm not
that.
gonna lose too much sleep on that one.
Oh man.
Also, turns out also a coward. Apparently, huh? Who would have thought? Guy with that many fights, a coward.
Yep, that's how it goes, brother.
Yeah, no love for that guy. But yeah, so far that's the only pedophile that I've asked, and hopefully the last.
No, you're gonna have Deshaun Watson on here with his rapist ass.
He's not a pedophile, and he's not even a rapist. He
is a rapist.
He's a creep.
He's the Bill Cosby of fucking
no,
football.
He's not. He didn't rape anyone. He's just creepy.
He's the Donald Trump of football. Just grab him by the poofs.
Okay, that's close. That's closer. Donald Trump was allowed to rule the free world for 4 years.
Okay,
and another 4 coming up.
Shut your. I almost said something, Tim. I almost told you shut your whore mouth.
It's okay. It's fine. Ray does it all the time. I don't like it, but he does it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna give everybody shit until Sunday, and then luckily I work Sunday, so I won't be able to see the game. But you better
have it on Paramount Plus, dude. If it's on Paramount Plus, I'm still watching it.
No, I'm gonna be at Nike selling shoes or backstocking shoes or looking at the amazing Pinecrest ass that walks in there and said, fuck that shit. Fuck him. I already said, low key, I watched my favorite team this weekend and did not have an emotion at all. I was more mad that the Lions lost to this team than giving a fuck about the Browns.
And he's already on the bandwagon. Look at that. They busted the Bills. Browns and the Lions got beat by the Bills in back-to-back weeks. He got a jersey.
Oh, no, I've been
on the bandwagon.
I've been had this.
Yeah, Thomas, you seem like you've owned that forever. So, yeah.
I had this as soon as they drafted Josh Allen.
I love how you're that guy. Like, I have a couple friends like you who their closets are just jersey-filled, shoe-filled. I have a buddy who had a house. I don't even know what he does with the shit now if he has.
Whoopi.
Huh?
Like Eddie Goldberg from Whoopi. That closet, just jerseys.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Earl Monroe.
I watched a Royal Rumble at my buddy's old house, and his jersey collection, it constantly is being added to. It's strange. Weird.
No, it's not.
Not really a jersey person. It's nice to have when you go to games. Like when I went to a Cavs game with Sean Boyd, he let me borrow his Austin Carr jersey. That was cool.
Oh boy.
Nike does not have pump shoes, no.
They don't do that shit anymore. I bring it back to pumps.
No, I love sports and I love authentic jersey. Like this is the furthest I'll go.
Be right back.
As far as a not jersey. Like I love jerseys. I love shoes. Gotcha. I was poor when I grew up. So when my mother bought me shoes, they would be the models that were 2 years older. So when I got older, I said, I'm gonna buy my shoes, I'm gonna buy my jerseys. I'm a tremendous football fan, and I buy a bunch of football jerseys. I have a closet dedicated to my football jerseys, basketball jerseys, and baseball jerseys. I want hockey jerseys, but I haven't found. I'm gonna get hopefully a Columbus Blue Jacket jersey soon.
Hockey jerseys are like a whole other mood because they're like heavy. Yeah,
they're perfect for the winter though.
Yeah,
they're perfect to wear in the winter.
It's a good fat guy outfit. Like when you get to a certain size, like the size I am, you got like hockey jerseys, track suits, or overalls. So like one of those three things you got to switch to as be your new outfit. I'm thinking about going track suit.
No, the thing about it is with football, I love football jerseys are my favorite, but you got to keep in mind what team you get. Like if you get a Tampa jersey is going to be built for Tampa weather, so it's going to have more holes. However, you get like a Detroit or like my Detroit jerseys, they're a little bit heavier, but then certain jerseys, like my Raiders jersey is the best jersey to wear in the winter, and I do not understand why, because the fabrics is different. So
okay,
I'm just saying.
That's all right. Where are you getting them from?
Oh, let's
China?
see. Marshalls used to have all the authentics. The store used to be called AJ Wright, I think. Yeah, AJ Wright. They would get authentic jerseys on the low, especially basketball jerseys. So you would go in there and you see this jersey and it's got the stitch. And you're like, wait a minute, this is what they wear on the court. And it's $30. Oh, fuck that. I'm going to buy it. So you buying $200, $300 jerseys for like $30.
I think I might have had a Orlando Magic Shaq jersey when I was a kid. I think I did.
I have a Tracy McGrady, Orlando Magic. I got a Glenn Robinson 76ers. I got home and away Allen Iverson, home and away LeBron rookie jerseys. Tony Kukoc Bucks jersey. And my prized possession that I don't wear that much is my Seattle Supersonics Barry jersey. All of
Barry?
them are. Wasn't it Brent? I think it was Brent. I'm not sure.
Didn't they all play for Seattle? I don't remember.
I
How many
don't
were
think
there?
so.
14, 15?
It was 3. It was 3 of them. Plus their dad.
And their dad shot the underhand free throws.
Yeah. So
and his is the youngest one the guy who played 3-on-3 for the US national team.
Shit.
Is he a he must be grandson, right?
That had to be the grandson. Yeah.
Because he shoots underhand too. He played at Florida, I think. And he's a great shooter. Like free throws doesn't really matter. Obviously, if you practice that way, you can hit them that way.
Mm-hmm.
So
somebody should have taught Shaq. But no, and then I got another prized possession that I'll never wear, that you'll never catch, and that's my Larry Fitzgerald Cardinals. And I had a few jerseys that I don't wear just because I know of the value. But you know, I gotta have them. I gotta have the authentics. Authentics are like a drug to me. I got an authentic Indians with Wahoo, and that I will never wear again. I got 2 actually.
Racist.
No, because they're going to be worth Lucci.
Are you sure? Because they're racist. I don't really think people who think that stuff's going to be worth money. I don't think they're right.
Oh,
there's a market for it. There's a market for it.
I have a Keyshawn Johnson jersey of when he was with the Jets. I had it appraised $794. I'm talking about starter authentic pro line jersey.
I'm gonna believe you, but that's fucking weird to me.
No, it ain't.
Oh no, dude. No,
weird to me.
And how I got that jersey? I was working at Camelot back in 1999, and I was wearing a Tampa Bay jersey. Drug dealer come in, he's wearing a Keyshawn, and I knew it was an authentic. I was like, dude, what I got to do to get that Keyshawn Johnson jersey off of you? Give me that Tampa. I gave him my Tampa for that one. My Tampa was a fake, and I got an authentic Keyshawn Johnson jersey.
He ripped off a drug dealer at a record store. It's my favorite part of this story.
That's the greatest shit I've ever heard.
Came back and gave me the hat to match.
There you go. Didn't realize he got ripped off. Came back
I don't think he cared because you could tell dude was good at what he did because he was your 90s drug dealer. The hats, the chains, the coat. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think he gave a fuck.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not really a jersey guy because of I care more about the team than the players, so I don't really care about jersey that much.
Shit.
I do have a Johnny Manziel jersey though. My mom bought it and she gave it to me, and then he was terrible. So it's somewhere in my closet.
He broke our hearts. Fucking alcoholic.
At least he was fun.
Yeah.
Fun. What about that jackass?
You ever see that? See Mike Paul Jr.'s sketch about it was Johnny Manziel's realtor, like trying to sell Johnny Manziel's house in Cleveland after he left.
That. I need to see that.
It's pretty funny. He calls himself Devin Connor, who Devin Connor is someone we know. That's pretty funny. So that's a joke. That's a hidden joke in there. And also Yusuf Ali's in it too. He plays a drug dealer. I'm Johnny Sky. But no,
Baker was fun. Like
Yeah,
Baker was the most fun we had.
He was until we started throwing picks.
It's Kevin Stefanski punk ass fault. Fucking punk.
He's not playing so great in Carolina now, is he? He got his coach fired. Remember.
Well,
Coach is going to Wisconsin, by the way. No, Nebraska. Nebraska and Luke Fickle's going to Wisconsin.
All they had
Big coming back.
All we had to do was call fucking I was going to say Drew Brees. Call Sean Payton and get his playbook, and we would have been awesome. No. We're smarter than the average bear. Fuck Stefanski, fuck Barry. I hope they get shoved up the ass with a hot poker.
I didn't know how bad I needed them to win Sunday until it happened. Mainly because of what Ohio State did, and I don't want to talk about it. But except for the fact that I thought there was no shot at all for them to make the playoff. Now they might actually get in, which is fucking
they
weird,
might actually get in. It's a way.
I mean, listen, who else? You telling me those other teams are better than them? Probably not.
I don't want them to get in.
Oh my gosh, it'd be great if they got another crack at Michigan.
I don't want them to get in
because they'll play Georgia most likely.
Yeah, I don't want them to get in.
Georgia
I want them to sit.
Who's Georgia play Saturday?
Oh shit, I don't know. And I'm
LSU, right? Is it LSU?
Yeah.
Right. Well,
that might be a test for Georgia.
They're going to get in. So
that might be a test for Georgia. That might be a test for them. So I mean,
yeah, LSU doesn't suck. Even if they lose, they'll get in. TCU will probably also get in if they lose. Michigan probably too. Because I always want the biggest clusterfuck to happen that can happen for the college football playoff. I want it to be fucking insane. I want to,
and it's about to happen.
It's about to anyway. Yeah, even if Georgia, Michigan, and TCU all win, it's still going to be fucked up. Because who's going to get that fourth spot?
Position? Yeah,
USC. Well, you know what? If Clemson wins, they'll get it. I think.
It all depends.
You'd assume. Well, one loss. What's the
it all
loss?
Depends though.
Michigan or who the fuck did they lose to? Wake Forest? Who did they lose to? I forget.
But see, this is what you got to remember, Tim. Ohio State is money.
Oh, by the way, I didn't look at the playoffs, the ranking, excuse me, today.
Ohio State is money. They draw. So if any of them teams lose, that's an excuse for them to put them in.
I don't think they're talking about that in that room, though. They may want them to, but I don't think they are.
Shit, they'll find a way. They'll find a fucking way.
Okay, so here's the rankings. Georgia 1, Michigan 2, TCU 3, USC 4, Ohio State 5.
There you go.
So it looks like you have to have USC has to get beat this weekend by whoever they play.
It don't even have to be that. They play oh shit. Who do USC play?
I'm looking up.
Fuck. Either Utah or shit.
Utah, yeah.
Yeah.
So as an Ohio State fan, let's go Utes. Go Utes.
Even if UFC win, I said UFC. Even if UFC wins, I don't know where that college is.
We're hoping for some UFC wins this weekend.
Franklin,
Florida
California.
Central. What?
You said what? If Ohio
Appalachian State.
If USC wins, it's still not a guarantee because USC hasn't been a draw for a couple of years. I know they
don't think it's gonna matter. I listen. I actually give them the benefit of the doubt and say they're not thinking about that in their room. I don't think there's people with their pocketbooks out saying, "Nope, gotta have this." I don't think they're doing that in that room. I feel like people wish they would, but I don't think that's happening.
Shit. I'm telling you now, they're looking for any excuse to put Ohio State in there. The last time Ohio State was out the playoffs, what happened?
That was last year.
And what happened?
It was gross. It wasn't good.
Exactly.
Right? I saw that they can beat all those teams. They can beat Michigan. They just play fucking shit.
You might get your wish, but I don't think anybody
Of course
beat
I want
Georgia.
them in, man. But I mean, can they beat Georgia? I don't think they beat anybody, but they just got to do better, man.
I don't think they'll beat Georgia. No.
Although
I don't think so.
Urban Meyer's coming back, they're going to fire Ryan Day and bring Urban Meyer back.
And see, that's what's pissing me off. People talk
He's
about
gonna-
fire Ryan Day. How the fuck do you fire a coach that's 45 and 5?
Well, what did Jim Harbaugh say? And he might kind of be right. It's like if you were born on third base, you didn't get a triple. So he said, like, if you started on third base, doesn't mean
And
you got
Jim
a triple.
Harbaugh got room to talk because his NFL career was shitty.
No, but
And he
in
had-
Michigan, dude, it took him a long time to get Michigan going at all. How many times did he lose to Ohio State before he beat him twice?
And this is
4?
only temporary. Because
You
when
mean?
USC and UCLA and all of those teams
Oh,
come
yeah.
to the Big Ten, where the
Yeah.
fuck you really think Harbaugh gonna be? Harbaugh gonna be out on his ass. Because they
I don't
ain't gonna
think
be
so.
able to run with the firepower the USC got. about
Michigan would beat USC today. I guarantee
Yeah,
you.
today, but wait until you get that shot of track star. You think SEC is track and field. You think Big 12 is track and field.
Big 12
Wait.
sucks. They're
Exactly,
soft.
because it's track and field. Wait until
Yeah,
you see
they're
this
soft.
shit happen with the Big 10. USC
Yeah.
and UCLA is coming in here to run
Yeah,
track
dude,
and
wait
field.
for UCLA and USC to come to fucking Michigan State, Ohio State in the fucking dead of winter and have them try to run a track meet in the fucking snow.
Okay, I'm going there. Ray, cover your ears. I'm going there.
Here comes the N-bomb.
The climate of Negro that you're getting in USC that they're going to recruit that has experience running from Compton cops, you really think?
Hold on.
re-
I have to award that. Golf clap. You get a golf clap on that one.
you really
golf
think
clap.
that we going to be able to keep up with that speed? You think Florida speed is something? They just running from Gators.
Yeah,
to
but
Jackrabbit
weather is
shit.
weather, dude. I agree with Tim on this. You throw those guys who have never seen a flake of snow, and it's December, and you're playing like, oh my god, there's no way. There's no way.
Shit.
You ever
It's
see
called-
like any like behind the scenes video of like guys who played in California and they go to like Wyoming or somewhere? Like Josh Allen was one, and like their reaction when it gets cold the first time, like it's something, man. You know, you grew up in a warm climate and you never actually had a real winter, and all of a sudden you were trying to play your sport in the dead of winter. It's a different thing, man. It's gonna take a
Tim,
minute.
we are in the age of guess what? We can create whatever climate we want to create. Tom
Oh, God.
Brady prepared this week.
What do you mean? You tell me they're putting a fucking snow machine in a fucking dome and UCLA?
Yes.
Tom
They are.
Brady this week practiced in a facility that was 40-some degrees with wet
Nothing.
balls all fucking week. All you have to do is
Were they
lower the
deflated?
temperatures. Leave him as deflated balls alone. Poor man is getting it. Leave Tom Brady alone.
I am very respectful of Tom Brady. All right. I have nothing against the man. He's the GOAT. All right.
I don't call him the GOAT, but I respect him. Anyway,
Who's
if
the-
they
why
could
why isn't he the GOAT? Who is a better quarterback than him?
Joe Montana.
No.
If you go
No,
to the
no,
big
no, no,
game and you lose, you are not the greatest. I.e. LeBron.
He lost twice out of 6.
I don't give a shit. He
Or out
lost.
of, wait, how many rings does he have? 6. How many rings does he have? 6.
Joe Montana never lost. Never lost.
He didn't get there a lot, did he? He didn't get there that many times.
Charles Haley made it as much as Tom Brady did.
So he lost in playoff games, plenty of them, Thomas. Plenty
Charles
of playoff
Haley never-
losses.
when you make it to the big dance and you don't lose, that's when you're the greatest. If you
Whatever.
make it to the big
Best quarterback
dance
of
and
all
you
time,
lose,
Ryan Leaf.
you ain't shit.
Leave.
You know, they're calling, well, what's his name? Zach Wilson, Mormon, Ryan Leaf.
You leave Zach Wilson alone. Just because he get more putty cat than anybody on that team, they
Uh,
upset.
yeah,
Anyway.
but
Yeah, but it's
yeah,
a
like
hard
40-year-olds,
time.
right? Like old, like
Well, I was about to say when you have a hard time with the magic underwear, trying to take that off.
maybe.
Putty
Dude,
tat is putty tat. Don't care.
Mike White is the next Patrick Mahomes. Mike White, Western Kentucky is the next Patrick Mahomes.
But no,
Yes,
I'm
they're going to win the
saying-
Super Bowl.
I'm saying, don't you think the USC and them considered that? They are going to. I guarantee you, they got some nerd over in their science department. Like, we're going to create this so these players can be acclimated to that weather.
Listen,
and
if they
then
could find out a way to afford it, they would do it. You're right. They would do it if it was affordable.
and then with the NIL, this college football is about to become the biggest shit show you've ever seen. We're not going to have college football anymore.
I am so pro NIL because
I'm pro NIL too, but it's going to fuck the game up. It is going to fuck the game up.
There's a gymnast at LSU who makes $2 million a year.
Yep.
on her Instagram. She's not even that good.
Right.
Well, we know
Her
why.
name's Olivia Dunn. Don't ask me how I know that, but
And then what pissed me off Saturday was here go this big fluff piece on Blake Corum. Oh, Blake Corum got his NIL money and donated it to the needy. That motherfucker got money on the side that his ass ain't even counting. You lying sack of shit. Then his father was a fucking crook. You mean to tell me this motherfucker ain't got shit? Whatever, man.
His name is Blake. That's an interesting name.
Hey, it's unassuming. Unassuming names, bro.
Blake, Blake, the biggest fucking. That's like, what are you trying to? So what you trying to say? Somebody named Warrell is
Oh, you guys want to do Reggie Cleveland All Stars? I love that name. You know what that is, Thomas?
No.
Reggie Cleveland All Stars. It's white guys with names that sound black and black guys with names that sound white. That are athletes. Reggie Cleveland was like a utility infielder who's from Canada, like little white dude. Reggie Cleveland.
I'm just
this
saying.
is fun. Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill.
Yeah,
and
he's white.
there.
Right.
He's white. Taysom Hill. That's one.
Tayson's where is he from?
I don't know.
That's a good
I can look it up, but I don't think
because you'd have to look at also the region. Because if he is he in is he in his early 20s or is he retired or what?
He's playing right now.
Okay, yeah, I'd say white boy, probably from California. Taysom sounds like a West Coast name. Like,
you know what? I'm pretty sure
from Pocatello, Idaho.
Gonna say he went to BYU, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
There you go. He's a Mormon named Tayson.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce it? Tayson? I don't know.
But like, man, USC gonna be ready for us. It's gonna be. Oh, these guys can't play in the snow. And then next thing you know, they're gonna be running all over.
They'll be all right. And like, is Brian Kelly still at UCLA? He's still building that program up.
Yeah.
Although Brian Kelly's teams can never handle real tough defenses. They can handle Pac-12. They can handle.
But he's loving it out there too. And
what did Pulse ask us earlier? I didn't see the question. Do you have a bro?
I think it was like a
question?
it was a sub question. We can go back to it. Yeah.
And on top of that, Jersey Mike's. God damn it, Jersey Mike's is the shit.
I like Jersey Mike's. I don't have Jersey Mike's, Subway, Blimpie, Quiznos, Fire. What about Jimmy John's, buddy?
Fuck Jimmy John's.
They're dying
all the Quiznos here are gone. All the Quiznos here are gone.
Jimmy John's.
I used to love Quiznos. They're all gone. Here. There is a Jersey Mike's in my town. There's not. It's good. It's probably the best in town, but I like Jimmy John's, and it's not. We don't have one.
Me too. I like Jimmy John's. And the one in Men are closed, so
good. It's a terrible. You can't customize anything, and you have to order the sandwich the way it is.
It's already good.
Ew.
So what you're saying is you don't like that place because you're a little bitch, is what you're saying.
No, because I like choice and diversity in my.
I like to have it my way.
Yeah.
You're all right, Karen. Like you're in. Look at you. Hard parenting out here. Has to have the sandwich the way he wants it.
I'm very, very manageable with what I do at like takeout places. I know my order. I get in and get the fuck out. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm out. Let's go.
You're the person that calls your DoorDash driver, don't you?
No. I put detailed instructions. What are you talking about? Like I put car in
that makes sense too.
Yeah.
Put it on the left, the southwest corner of the stoop.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, sometimes you get a little OCD with it, but sometimes you get that high, like I am right now. Yay!
He's high. I'm drunk. What are you, Tim?
Yeah, I'm sick. But
sick.
Also been drinking.
So am I.
So
I had to do a nasal spray before I came back, just because I was so stuffed up.
I did neti pot.
Ah, nice.
But I didn't. I'm not really. It's not really a head cold. It's more of a chest cold than a or whatever. It might be the flu. My
Mine's
niece
all
had the
sinus
flu.
right now.
My niece had the flu, and I found that out the day after Thanksgiving. So I'm like, great. So that's probably what I have. She had a fever and coughing. That's what I have. So hopefully it clears up though, because I'm supposed to go to Columbus to see Falling in Reverse. So
I know. Yeah, you were supposed to do that, weren't you?
yeah. So I mean, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
So
I
it
don't
doesn't
need
get
to
better
do
soon, who
anything.
knows?
I don't need to do anything for the rest of the year. I got my Christmas present on Saturday. I'm good.
What'd you get?
War games.
Oh,
Uh,
the movie on VHS.
no,
No.
wrestling.
War games.
I fell asleep.
Losers.
I missed the entire show. I think
Hard.
I watched the first 2 matches and I passed out.
Hard
It's the
losers,
fact
you guys.
the opening had me in tears because Ozzy Osbourne is
Yeah.
the shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You can talk about him. He might be missing brain cells, but Ozzy Osbourne is the shit.
No, that was a stupendous intro to the show. I actually did tear up a little bit for that.
You guys are fucking losers.
For
I'm
Ozzy?
Sorry.
Kiss
No,
my
not Ozzy. Just wrestling and crying. That's not the Ozzy part. That's
Kiss
great.
my
It was
ass,
because of
Tim.
Ozzy being so good in the intro is why I cried. I didn't
But-
care about the wrestling
Listen,
at that
I'm
point.
not gonna. I can't sugarcoat anything today. I'm sick and fucking sweating and I feel like garbage, so I can't fucking sugarcoat it.
And you're rooting for a rapist
Listen.
quarterback, so your opinion is null and
Your
void.
feet,
promise.
it's all a fever
It's
dream.
not.
It's all a fever dream,
It
Tim.
feels like it. It's not. He's not a rapist. He's not a good guy at
He's
all.
a
He's
rapist.
not a. He did not rape anyone. He
Touch
wasn't
my
even
PP.
alleged. He didn't even allegedly rape anyone.
He couldn't go get a $2 hoe, so he sit up here and get massages. That shows you have no game. You
Yeah,
black
no,
and
he
you a
was,
football
listen, he was
player.
probably trying to, but he didn't.
No,
quite
he
get
wasn't.
the-
If he was trying, go ask Sean Kemp where to get the hoes.
That is a good point.
Nick
That
Cannon.
is-
There you go.
Oh, Nick Cannon and Sean Kemp in a "You Are the Father" fest.
I have a
Moripovich contest between Kemp and Carter.
I have a question for you two, and I hate to turn this serious, but I want you guys'
Conversation.
opinion.
We've already had seriousness on the show, so it's good times. Let's go.
Yeah.
Will Smith appeared on The Daily Show last night,
Yeah.
Why? Trying to fix his image?
and I legitimately believe he is very, very remorseful for what he did. What I don't like is that people are trying to associate this with, oh, he ruined everything for black people. So my question,
Oh well, I don't know.
That's
I
okay.
don't think
I'll
he's
give
gonna
my
ask that
opinion on
about
this.
us.
now my question is, do you
Okay.
guys really think Will Smith's remorseful? Because I know he's an
No.
outstanding actor, but you couldn't act that shit out in that interview. I watched it twice. You can't act the shit out that he gave Trevor in that interview.
Tim, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I'll go. I don't, dude. I don't know, man. Maybe you know what? He's remorseful because it hurt him. It hurt his career. Like it didn't help him, right? That's why he's remorseful because it fucked him over.
Yeah,
That's why. That's why he's remorseful.
agreed.
I don't know, man. I don't buy. I don't. I'm saying he is remorseful, but for those reasons, I don't really buy it. I don't really buy it, man.
I'm going to answer the second question though.
But I don't
first.
he hurt. But I didn't even think about that. At
Yeah.
all. Like I didn't
Okay.
think about. Oh, they're all like that. So what was I supposed to think? I definitely didn't think that.
No.
Not at all.
I agree with Tim on that as well. And it to me, like, trust me, there's a bunch of shit on Instagram and Facebook that I see in certain groups that it definitely doesn't hurt. This slap does nothing to the black community. It does a lot to Will Smith because people aren't going to like him. They're not going
as
to go
he
see his
should,
movies.
man. He deserves that, man.
Agreed. He was a jackass, and also as comedians, we would look like the biggest pussies in the world if we were like, yeah, you shouldn't have made that joke. Like, no,
That's such a fucking tame joke. I was thinking about that joke.
Yeah.
today, but that's such a tame joke.
yeah, it's a
I
roast
hear-
joke.
It's
I
not
hear
even a
you.
hard roast joke. It's a
No.
soft joke.
I hear you guys, and I respect the fact that you guys are comedians, but he gave an explanation in the interview that over the past few weeks, I can actually legitimately side with him on. You do not know what people are going through. You do not know if the person sitting next to you have lost somebody. or in my case, you do not know the financial constraints and the body work that I'm going through.
Well, yeah.
You don't know what that person's going through. So
Agreed.
You also
But
got to
I'm
know
gonna
that they don't know, right? You know they don't know, right?
Yeah.
Like they're not trying to make. They're not trying to hit you so deep. Like, all right, our dude years ago, John Bruton, years ago when he first started doing. Remember they used to call him Bruton. Anyway, when he started doing stand up,
Yeah.
he was pretty. I think it's still online. You can find it. He at the Funny Stop. He started talking to this guy in the front row, and the guy had an eye patch on, and he's like, "You're king of the blind." He's, "What? You have one eye? You're king of the blind." The guy's like, "I just had my eye taken out because I have cancer." The guy was pissed, and John freaked out and left the stage. He just took off.
Ah!
He didn't know that. Maybe he should have thought that through, but he didn't think this guy has cancer. What's red on this guy? He didn't think that, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't thinking it through, and plus, like I said, it's something he would know better now because he's been doing it for over a decade or whatever. This was a long time ago, but he didn't think, oh, this guy has cancer, I'm going to make fun of him for it. That's not at all what he thought, right?
Rich Voss
has a Rich Voss.
I don't even know who the fuck Rich Voss is.
I have a Rich Voss album signed somewhere down here.
I love Rich Voss. I love watching his stand up. I've been a fan of his. Rich Voss, he was one of the first, I think he was the only white guy to ever appear on Def Comedy Jam. That was like one thing.
I think there was two. He was one of two.
Yeah, I think he was the first, if I remember correctly. And he was also on BET Comic View. I know him, and I want to talk about this just to get this off my chest.
If you talk about Opie and Anthony, I'm going to leave.
It is. It's Opie and Anthony. Rich Voss was on there a lot. But since we are getting serious, though, I want to say rest in peace to Pat from Unaki, former basically Opie and Anthony whack packer, if you want to put it that way. The
Ray Highclack of that show.
But I wish I would have probably been.
Actually, you're the Opie of this show, honestly, which is kind of unfortunate.
No, I have at least a little bit of talent.
Well, listen, it's either you or me, and I don't think it's me.
Ron Funches.
No, you're the
Ron Funches. He wouldn't have slapped him.
Which comic would you not have slapped at the Oscars that night?
Ron Funches.
Yes.
Chappelle. Rogan.
Let's go realistic. We're going to go realistic. Ron Funches. Why? Because he's a wrestling fan.
Okay.
And he's trained. He's trained in pro wrestling. So he can at least.
He's trained in fake fighting, guys. Watch out.
Hey.
Any woman, don't slap a woman.
Yeah.
Some of them will come after you. Liza will come after you. Bite your nose off and shit.
I saw something.
Maybe. Yeah, Eddie Murphy. You don't. Listen, you don't. I would. You know what? If it wasn't Chris Rock, I would have said Chris Rock, because I'm like, you're a legend. Don't fucking slap Chris Rock.
Yeah, and he's funny. Like he's not
man.
like he's an unfunny
I'm so excited
guy.
to see his live Netflix special. Like he's one of those people that him, Burr, like they have a special come out. That's the first thing I'm watching. I'm not watching anything. I'm watching that now. Yeah, Rock and Burr, the probably two of my favorite comics. I think I told you before. Like Chris Rock is the reason why is one of the reasons I want to do stand up. Chris Rock. That's one of the first people I watched when I was young, and I'm like, whatever he's doing, I'm like, that. I know I'd never be able to do exactly that, but the way he's doing it. But I'm like, just him, the way he is, like, I'm like, that is the most amazing thing. What he's able to do is insane.
Which one was the O2 special?
I don't know. Bigger, Blacker, Uncut. No. Was that the name of it?
Yeah, it was Bigger, Blacker, Uncut, because that also had No Sex in the Champagne Room, if I remember correctly. And I watched that special with my dad. And
also,
it was awesome.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, and also other black comics that I would see on HBO. A lot of them then were like, black people and white people are different, and they do a lot of that. You know, not all of them, but a lot of that. And then but his stuff was that too, but his stuff was just fucking, really thought through, fucking heart, really great bits, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And when Tambourine came out, whenever that came out a few years ago, I'm like, he's fucking still got it. And it was great because it was so personal, talking about his divorce and shit. I love that.
Yeah. He's He that unconditionally joke that he does off I think it's trampoline or yeah, whatever album you just said is wild. It's a wild joke, and
Which one's
it's
that?
where he talks about a man is there's only 3 things that are unconditionally loved: a woman, a child, and a dog. A
Yeah,
man is
true.
asked or when a woman's asked after a date, what does he do for like what does he do as like a thing?
Mhm.
I'm like, that's the most true shit I've
That's true.
ever heard Chris Rock say. Like that joke came from the heart. You could tell.
That's true.
Yeah. Except I love you, Tim Danko, unconditionally.
Shouldn't.
At least once a week. I love you for this and can't
I
wait.
love him, but I hate his choice in quarterbacks.
Thomas,
Yes.
it wouldn't be my choice, but it's who we have. All right.
It's who we have.
Pittsburgh had to
You
do
got
this
Jacoby
for a
Brissett.
decade.
Let
however
Jacoby
long.
play the rest of the season.
No.
Or Kellen Mond. Let Kellen Mond get a
We're
shot.
winning the Super Bowl still. We're winning out. We're making the playoffs, and we're making a run. Also, we gotta figure out how good of a coach Stefanski is, right? If they start killing it with his play calling now.
We
Well,
know
that's the
this
thing.
already.
If they start killing it with his play calling now, then who knows? Question for a Bro Bro panel. Who you got on Saturday, Wonder Boy? Okay, we'll get to that after I come back. I gotta get a drink.
Okay.
I'll come back.
All right, I will.
Although, Ray, as you pull up that thing I sent you, I can send it to Thomas.
Yeah, send it to Thomas. I don't know where my
doing
phone is
stuff
right
right now. A good CFL quarterback. Who was the best CFL quarterback ever? Warren Moon? Probably
Johnny
Warren
Manziel.
Moon. Right? Has to be Warren Moon, right?
Bill Fitch,
Bill Fitch. I don't even know who that is. Warren Moon.
former coach of the Cavs.
Okay.
now.
He's a CFL quarterback?
No, he wasn't CFL coach.
You just said a name. Okay. just saying names.
The Oda
Oh, yeah.
Machida.
Leota Machida. Yep. Always
Leota
right.
Machida could do it. Thomas, I'm sending you something to your personal.
You always send this stuff to my personal.
I
When am I
do.
going to get some good porn in my personal?
I can't. That's a text thing. I can usually text that shit to you if you want it. Like, you never know what you're gonna see with me because I might just send you some fucking shit and you're like, why'd you fucking send me that? Because I felt like it. Don't open the porn floodgates, son. Do not open the porn floodgate.
Because my choice is important. Oh, I forgot I posted that picture.
Oh,
God,
fuck.
I'm still in love with this hoe.
Ah!
God, yes. Oh, you beautiful.
Take Tim's window off.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on.
And
then real fast while I'm sharing stuff, we can share this. Hold on.
hold on. I'm gonna do my the pitch and everything we always do, which is thank you guys for watching again. And really big thank you to Dylan Budka for being on the show. We'll be clipping that up and sending it out. But really great. Whoa, what's going on? She looks like she looks like she was in Coming to America and like, yeah, that's nice.
She was on the Daily Show.
Okay, yeah, I still don't know who she is, dude. Like
Jessica
my
Williams.
comedy stuff is so off. Like, I would love also for our numbers to just jump at this point. For like, we see titties on the show. That's all I really want. But she works for a Daily Show.
She used to.
Okay.
Years ago.
All right, yeah. Tiffany Haddish.
No, Jessica Williams.
Oh yeah, Jessica Williams is hot. Yeah, she's one of those rare, funny, hot comics. Like you'll never talk about how Vince McMahon financed The Rock and his ex-wives, or was it say fleece?
Finessed them in the back.
Finessed. Okay, my eyes are shit today. Instagram got flooded by Chinese porn bots for real. That dude, did you see that?
No.
Did you see? Oh my god. So I saw this on Twitter. And it, like a bunch of places were talking about it. Apparently, to like because there's so many protests going on right now in China over the like lockdowns and just the lack of basic human rights. These fucking people were organizing on Twitter. So the entire Chinese like cyber division flooded Twitter with porn. So,
As
like,
it should.
dude, you have to like, and I came up with a joke for it, which is some guy just calls Xi Jinping on the phone. He's like, "Sir, the people are organizing on Twitter," and he's just standing outside of a window going, "Send the bang bros," and he, like, just a maniacal smile on his face while he does it. That would be the greatest thing ever. Can we get the casting couch going on Twitter? You see that, Tim?
What?
So like there's so many protests and stuff going on right now in China over
You
like,
sent me that. We talked about it.
dude. I know, but I did the joke on here, but it's
What? The wolf?
Send the bang bros.
As you should.
That was-
No, there's like one. There's one dude they call in who comes in a silver Acura, like the wolf from Pulp Fiction, wearing a suit top and no pants. Comes in, so we take care of things and just fucking porn, destroys everything.
Does my garage say old porn storage on it to you? Is that what it says?
I watched it again the other day. I mean, it's a great movie. I always watch it at least once a year, probably. I was watching it and just thinking about that scene.
Yes,
you're talking about.
I got it on a deal, actually. $100.
Was it not weird to anybody that like Tarantino wrote himself into a movie and his character is a white guy who says the N-word a lot? Like no one cares. And everyone thought that was weird. That's the character you wrote for yourself, Quentin? No, that was weird, huh? All right.
I
Like,
mean,
wouldn't it be weird if like you wrote a character for yourself who has like a bunch of sex scenes? You'd be like, what the fuck, man? Why don't you like if
Tommy
you wrote for somebody,
Wiseau.
if it's anybody else playing, it'd be fine.
Fucking
Tommy
Clint
Wiseau.
Eastwood. You haven't
Tommy
seen the
Wiseau, I know,
fucking
Tommy
mule?
Wiseau, and then Tarantino throwing the M-bombs. So it's weird.
You haven't seen the
yes,
mule?
2 joints. The what?
The mule.
I've seen the
No.
mule.
Clint Eastwood wrote himself 2 threesomes in that fucking movie.
Yeah, that's true.
That's hilarious.
That's true. He did. But did he write
That's
it?
funny.
I know he directed. It. I don't think
Yes.
he wrote it. Did he?
Yes.
He gets to like one point where he's like, I
Okay.
have writer's block. What do I do?
Fucking
Threesome.
Fuck. Down to fuck.
I'm going to pull out my Magnum. Sup, Sober Carl? Good to see you. Ow!
fucking goddamn. They do it all the time.
Oh,
Oh shit, I'm fucked.
oh boy. Our producer. is
Yeah,
drunk.
baby.
See, this is the wonderful highbrow entertainment you receive every Tuesday on Bro Plata. That's right.
He did not write the mule. He directed it, but he denied it.
It don't matter.
I mean,
He
he directed
probably
it,
had
he could have
input.
changed it, but if it's written
He
that
probably
way,
had input. Look at these hot ass women from Mexico.
Uh,
Put me in the bed with them
I hope
hoochie
so.
mamas.
well, I mean, listen, he's a director. Of course, he has part in casting. You think he would it make sense for those ladies to be ugly in that scene? It would not. I saw the movie. It
If
wouldn't make sense.
I'm fucking
Speaking of
with
that,
Clint Eastwood and I'm a woman, I got to be subpar at this point because ain't no way I want to see any part of that wrinkly man naked.
I mean,
Yeah, but he didn't have a choice, right? They were told to take care of the man because he
It's
was a
either
runner for the
Clint-
drug cartel.
I'll look at his son, but I'm not looking at that man.
Scott.
Scott
Scott's
Scott's a handsome man. He still ain't as handsome as that damn fucking Wyatt boy. Shit. Fuck. Not Wyatt Teller. Oh fuck. Wyatt Russell.
yeah, Kurt Russell's kid.
Yeah, he ain't no Wyatt Russell.
Yeah,
Wyatt
he-
was better looking than Wyatt Russell.
Huh?
Yes. No, number
Scott
one is
Eastwood is-
Miles Teller. I don't know how Wyatt. Miles
I
Teller.
said
I
Wyatt
don't know how we got the
Russell.
Miles Teller.
they all look alike to
I
Thomas.
said
It's fine.
Tim, I knew what I was talking about. Wyatt Teller, I knew it out the
That's right.
alcohol, but I got it together.
Nah, I know how it goes. Hey, you know what? I feel the best that I felt in 2 days now that I'm drinking. I felt the best I felt in 2 days. So
Nice.
thanks, alcohol.
Woo!
I won't later, but right now I feel good.
Withdrawal.
Thanks,
Withdrawal.
Who is the
withdrawal.
handsomest white person
No,
in
fever,
acting right now?
kill it with bourbon. What?
Chris
What?
Hemsworth.
Bullshit. Charlie Hunnam.
Oh,
Is
Chris
he still on
Hemsworth
things?
wears a fat suit well. He gave me hope as a human being by pulling off a fat suit.
Charlie
I'm like,
Hunnam was in a bad Guy Ritchie movie. There's only one of those.
Oh no, the fuck you
There's
just
two of
did
those.
not talk about the gentleman.
King Arthur.
Oh, that one too. Don't you talk about King Arthur either.
Oh, not the
Christian
gentleman.
Bale.
The gentleman's good. Gentleman's good. King Arthur. I was talking about King Arthur, not the gentleman.
King Arthur was
Gentleman's
awesome.
He tried too hard, King Arthur. I think.
He didn't try too hard with King Arthur. He was fresh out of
I
Sons
think so.
Anarchy.
He like forced.
He was
Guy Ritchie
still
stuff.
recovering from being Jax
The
Teller.
Jason Statham movie, his Wrath of Man, is probably his worst movie.
Who?
I wanted to like it a lot. Wrath of
What,
Man.
Charlie
Guy
Hunnam, Wrath of
Ritchie's
Man?
worst
I
movie.
haven't seen that yet.
That's Jason. No, that's Jason Statham. But it's a Guy Ritchie movie.
Oh.
It's not very good. And I love, I get excited when I see Guy Ritchie. Dude, he did Aladdin. I love Guy Ritchie. But anyway, you guys want to start a charity?
I mean, we
Product
can
Foundation?
now. That we can now. Because we can actually have a charity thing on Streamlabs when we start that sometime here soon.
Well, we need the donations for ourselves. As much as I want to be unselfish, we kind of can't afford it right now.
But we
and
can
I'm being
take charity
honest.
money. We legitimately can set up a charity on StreamYard or Streamlabs, and people can donate to that, and all the proceeds will go to that charity. It's actually I looked at the tabs. That's one of the tabs we can.
So there's
do.
a difference between donations for us and a charity donation,
Yes, sir.
because we're not a charity, obviously.
I mean, we could start one.
Yeah,
Just
but we actually
paperwork.
have to use the funds for. We
Yeah,
have to file
and it
the
would-
whatever.
That's why I kind of like Streamlabs going over there, is because you can do a charity stream where the money goes to a certain thing.
Because I have an idea for what's not. It's not very difficult. It's not too crazy. I think it's something that we all, I think, would be behind. I would like to raise money to sponsor underprivileged children and pay for their gym dues to go to youth mixed martial arts or martial arts or wrestling programs in their local communities. If we could get the money to sponsor them, I don't think we have enough reach to make. Maybe the MMA hosts could help us.
Yeah, I think if
they
we
would.
got that to them and said, "Hey, we're doing a charity," or can you kind of plug it so people can come over and donate? Absolutely. Help rebuild gyms.
The next thing
too.
we have to do is we have to have children. We have to have people apply for it, right? Or you can just go to gyms and try to find. I could do that too, right? I can go to the gym and be like, "Who needs help paying their dues?"
Yeah. And even if
I
a
think
gym
that's
needs renovations, dude, we could help with that.
Well, that too. But we were just talking about. I mean, how big, sports was for Dylan or a lot of people, right? We're just talking about that. How like kids, and sometimes they can't afford it, right?
Yeah.
And gyms are very expensive, right? And if you're not playing other sports and you want to do that, if that's more your thing, you have to have the money to do that. It's expensive.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. I think, and maybe we work with some gyms that will find the kids. I mean, we don't need to do. We can just do one kid. I mean, if we're not big, one kid. We'd like to do more, but I think it's a good idea.
We don't want to do kids. We want to support kids. Well, let's clean that up.
Okay. You know what I mean?
Wow, I wasn't
you're
even
right.
thinking
You
that,
cut
my
that out.
friend.
It would have been bad if you would have cut that out just like that. We could do one kid. No, but I feel like that's doable.
Yeah.
And something I would feel good about, especially if it was a kid that otherwise wouldn't be able to do it, which is a lot because like gym dues, gym dues are expensive.
That's exact, dude. Yeah, especially if you want to,
get
do it all.
Right, you get a kid who's really into it and
You want to do every class.
Yeah, if they're in multiple martial arts programs. If they didn't have anything else after school, they didn't want to play baseball or anything else, or they couldn't afford that because it's a little different now. And they wanted to do that. They wanted to wrestle. They wanted to do jiu-jitsu, and their parents can't afford it because it's very expensive. It's more expensive than other sports. Then that's what we would do. I think it's very possible and very doable.
Yes.
At the very least, we could just offset someone's, but I mean, we'd have to start small, obviously, because we won't have a lot of money. But I promise we're not gonna. Me personally, and I can say I'm not gonna embezzle from it.
No, I won't either. Because something like that, I believe in. Like, I
Me
believe
too.
every
I mean, we
kid
talk
should
about it
go
a
through
lot, right?
martial
We talk
arts.
about how it sucks that kids are getting priced out of sports, and because we're an MMA podcast and MMA gyms are expensive, I feel like that's something that kind of would make sense.
Very much so.
So
Very much so.
We can do that. We can do drives. We can talk to Moss and Jamie, and maybe they'll help us do drives for it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm down for that. And to set something up for that would be amazing. It really would be, because we try to, I do want to, for the little people that we perform in front of every single week here for you guys, which we love you. Don't get me wrong. We want to make sure that we can at least get kids into martial arts. I wish I would have did that as a kid. I feel like it would have been a more stable outlet for me. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those kind of things where we want to help kids out and make sure that they can do what they want to do. What's the hot chick in that movie? Which one? Gremlin or
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh God, Two Joints. It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong.
I love how we talk about charity. We went straight to that. Like, just
we're not going there. We are not Kyrie Irving.
What do you mean?
Because now I'm trying to. I think we can do this, and I think that, like I said, even if we just raise a little bit, it's still something, right? And I feel like as long as we do what we say we're going to do with it, we have to file a nonprofit tax form, but I feel like that's doable.
Yeah,
like no one's trying to take, rip. No one's trying to fuck over the nonprofits unless they're doing something shady, which we're not planning on doing. So, and we do stuff. Dude, we can do fucking comedy shows with fucking gyms. We can do all kinds of things.
Yeah,
drives with gyms. We can do or whatever. I feel like there's probably other organizations that do this, but I haven't heard of them, so they're not everywhere, right?
Yeah, there's not a lot, and we want to do it nationally. We just don't want. We don't want to do it like.
Well, we'll start.
We want to start local, but we want to expand nationally. I think that's a great.
Well,
I mean, a great charity.
Sure,
I mean,
but one step at a time. Like I said, we only have 98 fucking subs, so we start. Fucking small. The people we know, and hopefully we can get a couple kids. That'd be cool. And after that, who knows?
Fuck yeah! And luckily we can do
kids. That. 2 kids are, until the money runs out. It's still better than what they couldn't go before, right? And then they can go now. That's the point.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out, and we'll get people on board. Plus, you know what? I have time to do it, so that'd be something that feel like I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're a fucking nonprofit.
Well, I always feel like I'm a piece of shit, but that's because I'm a comic, sir. Loosely.
Combat Kids or something like that. I don't know.
Combat for Kids.
No.
1-800 Combat for Kids.
No. Stop it.
Hey, no, that would be a great metal song.
No.
1-800
No.
Combat for Kids.
Fuck no. I draw the line. There will be no fucking 1-800 cars for kids. There will be no fucking Mariah Carey. All I Want Is Christmas, even though that dumb bitch had to sing the fucking song from a teleprompter.
That's funny.
I saw a band, From Ashes to New. Have you heard of From Ashes to New?
No.
They're relatively big. They play the big festivals and stuff. They're kind of like a new metal band a little bit. They mix it up. But one of the guitar players is from New Philly. His name is Lance Dowdle. I used to play with him in my band when he was with a band here. But he's in From Ashes to New. But they came out with a cover of All I Want for Christmas Is You, and they do it in like a minor key. It's interesting.
Interesting.
I swear
Play
to God. No.
Why not?
I refuse.
It's Christmas time.
That's the one Christmas song that will not get
it's
played.
A cover.
I
It's
don't
a cover.
Give a shit. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about that fake nut job that tried to trademark Queen of fucking Christmas.
Everyone knows
Yes.
the cream of Christmas. The queen of
Cream of
Christmas
Christmas.
is Mrs. Claus. Oh, speaking of that, I don't know what Christmas is, but Christmas time is here. No, you guys don't get that yet.
No, I'm not a Christmas guy. I'm
no,
not a
no.
fan.
I heard that in the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there we go.
I haven't watched that yet, but I did hear that it opens with the Pogues, which
Yeah.
if that's the case, then that makes me.
Yeah, there's a lot of good tracks, and the old '97s are in it. You know,
Yeah.
old 97s, yeah.
The dude
Kevin
with the
Bacon,
weird
you know,
arm.
it's adorable. I was hoping someone would die or something cool would happen, but it's just adorable.
It did what it was supposed to do, but you could tell James Gunn is mailing it in with that one.
Pulse.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't like Christmas because of some personal reasons
Right.
Oh,
that
Lord.
center around Christmas
I don't think I wanna
time.
know.
I'll tell you after the show. It's
You don't
not.
wanna
And
know?
Pulse, if you want to know, hit me up in the Discord and I'll tell you.
It's like
I
a
don't
family
want to
story.
bring.
Do I want to know? Yeah, I don't want you to bring my mood down either. Unless you
Yeah,
feel like you have
it's-
to tell me.
I mean, yeah, it's somewhat thing, but you know, I lost my dad a week before, so I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
My uncle died on Halloween.
Oh God. Yeah,
That was
that's
weird. A couple years ago, my mom had a stroke on Halloween.
Ooh.
Fuck Halloween.
Yeah, so I don't really do Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And the best part is, guess when my mom decided to have the viewing of my dad's ashes? Day after. Woohoo! It
Happy
Bill's a
Boxing Day,
comedian, everybody.
What, you guys
I'm
gonna do bro plot a gift exchange?
Oh God.
I am too broke to afford a gift right now, Tim.
All right, then you can have Ray.
Because I get nothing. Thomas, I'll take actually a hard Mountain Dew case. That's
He
good
wants a
enough for
homemade-
me.
he wants a
I'm working
homemade
3
card.
jobs and can barely afford to do that.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, I just bought a $17,000 car, so
Which congratulations.
You didn't talk about that. What did you
yeah,
get?
dude. What?
What did you get? You got a car. What'd you get?
The Vanderveer, one of their outlets, got it for me. It was like $17K.
What
My
is it?
payments are high as fuck,
Yeah.
but I can afford it. And the way I'm paying it. So
Dude, how high your send me a message. I need to know. I'm curious.
Oh,
How about you got
okay.
fucked over?
probably no. I gave
That's what you got fucked
a
over.
maximum payment up front. I kind of fucked myself, but I fell in love with this car.
It's
So
160 for my Aveo.
yeah, no, this is pretty high. I just messaged you. So
Oh Lord,
yeah, my credit's garbage, dude.
that's not good. You should have,
No.
man. You should have done some more shopping. I feel like, man.
I don't know. I fell in love with it. It's just,
What is
I
it? You
got
haven't told me what the car is yet. What is it? What'd you get?
It's a Subaru Impreza 2017.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the thing is, at least you got a brand of car that will last long. Like you could run
Yeah.
the fuck out of a Subaru.
Yeah,
and
that's
it
why
doesn't
I
smell
got
right.
it.
Yeah.
That's
why I got a
the
Mazda,
reason I
same
got that
thing.
car.
Yeah. So I got
Yeah.
a Mazda. It was like I didn't want a 2013. I was hoping to get more like an 18 or a 19, but like Mazdas, they're priced differently because of their lasting value, how they last. Subaru, same thing. Subarus will cost you more than a 2017 Subaru will cost you more than a 2017 Chevy Cobalt or something because
Yeah.
those brands of cars last longer. Same for Mazdas. So that's why I got an older Mazda, but I like my car a lot. So if you
Yeah, it
you
was
like
like-
it and you can
They
don't
had
get
it
a car
for like
repo,
5
that's real
years.
sad.
No, the way I have my payments, I split them up like between paychecks, so I get the monthly payment at all times and still have money for myself.
Dude, that's
but
rent, man. That's like good rent. You're,
3 night.
You're paying for
That's
the car.
not good rent anymore. That ain't good
What
rent anywhere.
Right.
Like, yeah, Thomas, I'm gonna send you this. Is this rent in Willowick or Lake County?
well, not by yourself. Not by yourself, but if you had a two bedroom, you get 2 bedroom for double that.
Where
A little
the
more,
fuck
a little
at?
more, maybe.
Where the fuck can you get a 2-bedroom for that? You gonna be on 40th and Quincy.
Yeah,
better
you're gonna be
hope-
like, that's East
do it
Cleveland,
here.
son.
You can do it here. A 2
You better
bedroom,
hope
2 bedroom.
CMHA give you some sort of housing in the nice part.
Thomas,
near the
what
airport.
you Ray and you and just Thomas and Ray move down to New Philly. We'll get you a nice place together.
Nah,
I ain't
I'm good.
coming nowhere near there. Nope.
Why?
Nah.
It's fine.
If I move anywhere, I'm not going down south. I'm going
That's
east.
not south.
It is south.
Did you guys know if you took your fingers, right, and you did a map, Cleveland, Columbus, Pittsburgh, and you did them all together, it lands pretty darn close to New Philly. It's a little bit west. It might be
It's
Sugar Creek, but it's
Steubenville.
like, huh? No, it's not.
Steubenville's like closer to that in
Thomas,
that
will you
middle of
please
that
pull up a
triangle.
map that has Ohio and Pennsylvania? You can get like a map, maybe Ohio and Pennsylvania with cities. Hopefully, they can have that.
Oh God.
I don't care. New Philly
I care now
stinks.
because you told me I was wrong, and now I needed to prove you wrong.
And I'm not coming down south.
Yeah, I'm not. I like visiting.
People would fucking love you here.
No, the fuck
Yeah,
they
they
would. You trying to get my ass
Oh,
killed.
also, Ray,
It's
you
our
told me
seventh one.
was it last week you told me that there was like only 3 black people in this town? I told you were full of shit.
Yeah, what's the black population? 4.
I don't know exactly, but by the numbers, the census numbers, there has to be somewhere between 200 and 250.
Still high.
That's right, though. That's from the census. That's correct.
Where are they living? Is my question.
Everywhere. They're everywhere.
They live in safely so they don't get hung.
Ah.
Shit. They like
Maybe
nope.
it used to.
They still do. They like nope. No, I'm good.
Listen, my mom's boyfriend has lived here his whole life, and he's probably never had problem with the police. Sometimes.
Probably never.
Probably
See how he
never had
changed it, though?
Probably.
He does. He has gotten pulled over for the DWB before.
Fuck that.
Except for people that know, like his brother's a sheriff. You know, like they know him. They're like, "Oh, fucking go."
Then it was a newbie. All right, that's 1 in a 1 in a million at that point.
Okay, you
Like
pull one of these maps up to the Zoom. We'll get a Zoom here.
I'm gonna try to see.
You're
what I
gonna
can
make
do.
poor Thomas work while he's drunk. How dare you?
That's okay. It gives me something to do. Keep my
Agreed.
Keeps
Keeps away the old timers.
Old timers.
I used to think that's what it was called forever.
Old timers.
For a long
I'll
time
show
ago.
you, old timer. One of my favorite lines. One of my favorite movies.
Oh shit! Are we gonna do the 23andMe thing? I want to do that.
Can you
Oh,
guys
God.
see this?
We talked about it, but I don't want to do the gene thing because I don't want to know if I had the CTE gene or whatever. I don't want to know because I'll be freaked. I'm a hypochondriac. I'll be freaked out, you know. But I want to know my history, and I don't have it. I don't know any about where I'm from or where my family's from. I don't know shit. Where's cousin Mike? Cousin Mike, you here today? Where's our family from? I don't know shit. Do you know anything?
You're gonna find out you kin to Don King.
Danko's and the boys. I don't know where the boys is from. I don't know. He's all right. Okay. Well, look. All right. So scroll down with your mouse there. Start at Cleveland. No, I mean go to Cleveland with it. Yeah. And then go down to where you're straight down where you're parallel with Pittsburgh. Yeah, right there. That's pretty close to New Philly.
Guess what?
Because it's 77. That's real close.
Guess what, Tim? Guess what, Tim?
What?
I was imprisoned down south. I'm not going nowhere down there. I may go here. But I was in prison.
No, you want to go in where the star is. That's Columbus.
Oh, I might go here because I know a good hoochie that's still there. But I was imprisoned here, and I had to deal with all of this mess, all of this, while I was in prison. Southern Ohio.
You can run for mayor here. The mayor of Dover. Oh my gosh, he got
assassinated in a week.
No, the mayor of Dover just got convicted on multiple charges.
Nice.
Yeah, that guy's fucking nuts. I told you guys about him before. He's fucking crazy.
Run. I want Tim Danko to be mayor of New Philadelphia.
Ooh, I told you guys I would have done city council if I knew the other guy was running unopposed. I would have 100%. I might do it next time just to fuck with it. Well, I like the guy who's in my ward though. I like him. I went to school with him. I like him. I don't want to fuck him over.
To be honest, I just want if you guys do political ads, like all of a sudden,
100% do political ads.
No, the political ads against you would be the best because this show would end up. He defended Deshaun Watson. They're just
a lot.
I didn't know they were fans.
He's a fan. Let's get it clear. I have been anti Deshaun Watson since this cow shit started.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
Just be
I don't love the
like
dude, but I
black
want to
and
win.
white, like Tim Danko supports rub and tugs in New Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest platforms. Get him in. Come on.
Wrist work.
And the thing is, like, what if I won? Pretty sure I can handle city council. I'm pretty sure I can handle city council.
I don't know.
Tim, this is your slogan.
Be like
for
Jeremy
legal-
Jam on Parks and Rec. What?
No, this is your slogan for being pro rub and tug, which is strong wrist, strong society.
That's funny, but I'm not gonna do that. Dude.
That's fucked up.
Oh, that would be so good.
Tim Danko for city council. Come on, y'all. Come on, fam.
Come on, fam.
I am not coming down to New Philadelphia to stay.
This is how I get the non-white vote. Thomas, I get Thomas on. Like, hi, I'm Thomas Pope. I'm black, and I like Tim Danko. There it is. It's done.
Tim's okay.
Tim's an okay guy.
I don't know how I feel about you exploiting me to get the black person's vote. There's got to be
typical Democrat. Just a typical Democrat.
There's got to be some contracts made. I demand 12 chicken strips from Popeyes. I demand.
There's no Popeyes. Dude, listen, I'll get you Lee's famous recipe, and you'll like it.
Nah, there's nothing like Popeye. I want Popeye.
I was about to say, I'm listening as the arbitrator here. I'm listening. I'm already kind of in favor.
Chicken strips of Popeyes.
What sauce?
I'll get you a gift card.
They're bold barbecues, okay, but I like their crackling ranch.
I had Lee's yesterday, dude. I fucking love Lee's. Good shit.
Old fashioned KFC hot wings. If you can find the recipe for that, I'll give you my soul.
That's some digging, but we could possibly make that happen.
I'm sure it's possible. What's the difference between
this? Should be a sketch, by the way, for us.
The new hot wings taste like Tyson's wings off a hot ass. The old
I was not a high school president. No, I was not. Definitely
the
was
old
not.
hot wings had crispiness and flavor and were wonderful morsels of chicken that you put in your mouth and you ate on them and you had orgasms.
The show's falling apart.
Why is the show falling apart?
I don't know. We're just talking fucking nonsense now, man. It doesn't make any sense.
This is not nonsense. We're talking the contract.
Carl's
if you
laughing,
want my Negro vote and you want the NAACP to vote for you, these are the needs that need to be met.
NAACP. Hey, listen, I'm good acquaintances with the guy who's the Veterans Affairs officer in Stark County NAACP. We probably don't have a Tuscarawas County in NAACP. We may. That just started.
No, not chicken fries, 2 joints, not chicken fries. I'm talking about old school KFC hot wings. Matter of fact, for the chat, favorite chicken wing from back in the day. Not anything.
What do you mean back in the day? What does that mean?
Because
remember when you were
chicken wings
children?
are not the same any fucking more.
No,
like,
they're not.
They're like, I don't know what they're either big, bulking, hulking chicken legs or they're itty bitty little fuck sticks.
Bar wings, yeah.
So, favorite chicken wing from back in the day.
Quaker Steak and Lube. I'm all like the old
Quaker Steak and Lube is
garbage.
Garbage.
They're garbage now.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Quaker Steak and Lube back in the Mega Wing days. Oh my God, they were the best fucking place ever. The burgers were dope. Yeah. Really good shit, man.
Yeah.
They had some of the best food. And why are you shitting on it, Tim Danko?
Two Joints is giving us shit for only having a guy on for a small. Listen, his phone was dying. Okay,
His phone
Or
was
he wanted to
dying,
leave.
and he
Had
he was
enough
on
of
his way
us.
home. So, or if he lives in the gym and he doesn't have his charger, it's all good.
It's fine. Oh,
Yeah.
it's fine.
We'll have him on again right before his fight. I promise you guys. We'll explain a little bit more to him and go from there. So
Explain what?
the Streamlabs stuff after we start doing that.
Oh fuck! Is that gonna be harder to get guests on now?
No, it's just an app, believe it or not.
So they have to download an app.
Yeah, just an app, and then their phone's on them, and boom.
Damn it, Ray! We're having hard enough time as it is. Again,
He
saying
came on
it to
rather
everyone.
easily, son.
Against it. We'll do it. We'll do one tomorrow next week without a guest. Although I wanted to have Savad on next week, but
We'll be fine.
I don't like it.
You don't like change.
The show's already perfect.
Oh, don't make me do that. It hurts.
If we start being like fucking super busy, the screen's super busy, it's gonna bother me, and I'm gonna quit.
It's not gonna be super busy screens. Promise you. We'll just have the chat a little bit more.
I love the MMA holes, but I don't want to be them.
We're not gonna be them. We're not, because we can't be. They're way more talented than we are at all of this. But I feel like a presentation change is in order.
Is it true that they like got big by just like trolling people?
I don't know if that's the case. Then good for them.
Sure, guys, tell me if that's true. Hey, the reach is on.
Don't talk shit.
No, that's not talking shit. No, it's not talking shit. And the reason I'll tell you what I brought it up is because I made a joke. They put something on Discord about like somebody like, oh, the OGs will know about this beef. Some guy a long time ago, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, we're not popular enough to have beef. They're like, hey, just start going after everybody. That's what we did. I'm like, okay, is that
you do that now? You might get death threats. So I don't recommend.
Maybe I don't
probably.
I don't think I have it in me to be that guy to people. I don't want to piss people off.
No, I don't like the trolling. I love going after, people that are defending shitbags like Artem Lobov. But, that man, by the way, is one of the biggest pieces of shit in the history of professional MMA. I'm going on a limb. Saying it right now.
The list of the other people you called a piece of shit, it's not a good list, so I don't.
He's the whole reason that Dolly got thrown. Fuck him.
No, Connor's the reason the Dolly got thrown. You can't blame someone else for an action that he did. That's like an abusive husband saying, "This is your fault." Whack. This is your fault.
In this case, though, I believe it really is. I've always had that theory that it's Lobov's fault.
He threw it.
Okay, but what
even if
caused
he caused the reason, only one person he didn't throw it. Connor threw it.
Yeah, but what caused it?
But Connor threw it.
What caused it?
I feel a T-shirt coming along. Connor threw it first.
Connor threw it.
We can have merch, by the way, on Streamlab. Like, actually put merch on our streams and stuff.
We wouldn't make them. Listen, I would like people to have Bro Plot of T-shirts. I looked it up. This logo looks great in a black T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if we broke even, I'd do it. I want people to have T-shirts, but I don't. We can't. None of us. We are all broke. We can't lose money. So
no. That's why I'm also hoping for the Power Slap shows that I'm going to be doing.
I fucking hate Power Slap, man.
I can't
Power
wait.
Slap.
I cannot wait for this, dude. Look at me.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It's the greatest sporting event man has ever come up with.
It's the fucking worst.
It's so good. How are you saying this is bad? Like,
well, listen, because doctors have told me it was bad. Doctors who work in boxing and MMA said they will never fucking touch the Power Slap. So I'm thinking, as someone who is afraid of brain injury and is on the side of those people, I'm like, don't fuck with Power Slap. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, I'm not going to stop you.
What about arm wrestling and MMA? Are you for that?
What do you mean?
You know that
Russian arm shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can defend yourself. It's not going punch for punch like fucking.
But that's the thing. That's why I love this. These people signed up to get slapped in the face because they think they're tough.
Liking it makes us terrible people.
No,
You know what?
I feel like a terrible person for liking MMA like once a month.
That's what's wrong with America. America
I'm gonna
just
pee in
turned-
this. I'll be back.
America turned into a bunch of wussies. What kind of country are we where you can't stand across from your opponent and slap him silly?
Exactly. And whatever day that's on, guys, I'm gonna do a live show, either by myself or with Thomas, if he wants to join me and is available. But I'm gonna run my own power slap. Power slap is not gonna work out. You can for sure KO a guy or damage him, and also if you get to go first, it's a huge advantage. Yes, but it depends on the slapper.
Build your chin, bruh.
It's not even that. Are they going to pair up like a small dude and a big dude? Are we going to see some UFC, like UFC 8, David versus Goliath in Puerto Rico shit? Like, what are we going to witness here? Like, to me, that's the intriguing part of this, is the matchmaking of
people whose spouses are going to have to feed them for the rest of their lives. That's what.
Build your chin, bruh. Build your chin. Back in my day, slaps were relevant.
Take one of those Wing Chun dolls and like slap yourself with it a bunch of times. That'll work.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'll be doing that show every week when they do the show. So I'm excited. 8 parts to that series, and can't wait. I can't wait. Oh.
Once again, there's 2 votes here, and you got 1 no vote. So I don't understand how this works.
Well, Thomas is the 3rd vote for that one, and he likes it.
Well, listen,
so.
Thomas technically is an unpaid employee.
Okay.
Wow.
That's it.
See, his true liberalism is coming out right now. Thomas, look at him. This is what a liberal thinks. This is what a liberal thinks.
That's okay. I'll be right back.
Where's John 2.0?
We take his opinion into consideration, but there's really only 2 votes. Also, this is a funnier bit this way, so I'm going to go with this.
But no, yeah. Oh god, Thomas is doing something. Feeding the cat, maybe. I think he's probably.
I hope he's feeding the cat. If he, I don't.
Yeah, he walked away.
I have a lot of ideas of what he'll come back with, and I don't want to say them because they sound bad. But
it just he did. Oh my god, so funny, so funny.
Oh, you guys remember Mr. Bear? There he is. I found him like that.
Mr. Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember Mr. Bear.
You don't see him?
Mr. Bear's creepy. Put him back. Put him back.
No, he's hanging by his neck in the basement.
Oh God. Are you foreshadowing something for us?
You would be well aware if it was.
It would.
No, I don't want to die. I'm sad, but I don't want to die. So it's good. It's very good.
Oh boy. I said
listen, it's fine. Do whatever you want. But just so you know, I'm gonna do my own side thing just to fuck with you. I don't know what it's gonna be.
I like it.
If we had more viewers, I'd do a daytime show, but no one would watch it. So
yes. Wake up, bro.
Daytime with Danko.
Daytime with Danko.
It's gonna be like The View. I'm gonna get like different people on. We're gonna go over.
Please don't. For the love of God, don't do it. Don't you do it.
We're gonna get the most boring people I know.
Yes. All idiots too. Make sure they have like low IQ on every single one of them.
I think you and I both, because we're comedians, we know a lot of high IQ idiots.
Yes. Very many. And I feel like I'm like mid-level idiot. Mid-level IQ, but I'm fucking retarded and social.
Should we all take IQ test? No,
I would do it.
I don't want to. I'd probably be sad. I don't. Like if I wasn't like at least like 110, I probably feel pretty shitty.
I'm probably in the double digits.
You think?
Yeah, probably high double digits. Probably
like
80s,
most comedians are above average.
Yeah, but I've done dumb things. You know this.
Well, yeah, that's what I said about a lot of smart idiots, because a lot of people I know that probably have IQs in the 120s or 130s or more have done fucking dumb fucking shit. I know a lot of smart people who've done a lot of dumb shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A lot of smart idiots.
For sure.
The one IQ test I took when I was a kid was above average, but that was a long time ago.
Guido's like, I have the highest IQ of all. Oh God, what have you
Really?
done, Tim? I'm blaming you on this.
I don't know. Anthony Mackie's here.
Uh,
It's Wyatt Russell, everybody.
In protest of being an unpaid so-called employee and not having a valuable vote here on the Bro Plata.
see,
I
you
am
turn this place into Twitter. What the fuck, man?
Huh?
Now it's like Twitter. Our employees have a voice. Like, no, this isn't. I'm running this like Elon. Let's do this.
Well,
get
you're
back
the
to work.
I'm the one that say he didn't. You're saying he does.
And my voice
I-
is the voice of the voiceless, not CM Punk. And I am now known as the American Negro Shield. And that's right. Being the American Negro Shield, I stand up for the rights of employees
It
that
sounds
do
like
not
a-
have rights.
Sounds like a health insurance or something.
Employee
What health insurance you have? Well, I have the
American Negro Shield.
yes.
We take care of what we need to take care of. That's right. And you, Tim Daco, you.
Just a lot of diabetes medication.
I'm trying to be serious here. And you're up here cracking jokes about that.
Who's your spokesman? Like I see Joe Theismann on like daytime TV for Medicare. Who's that health insurance salesman? Is it Jim Brown? It's Jim Brown.
We don't condone Jim Brown around here. Our
Warren
spokesman
Moon.
is our spokesman
Okay.
is the great and willingly known Sammy Davis Jr. Sammy Davis Jr. is not dead.
I think he is though.
He is the representation of our. It doesn't matter who the representation is.
It's Willie
I am
Mays.
here because Thomas Pope should have a say in the power slap competition. And Tim, you are wrong for being against it.
Well, then that means Thomas shouldn't get a vote. All right. Anyway, listen. I mean, I'm not just saying this is a bit. I mean, listen, we always will go to Thomas. Like, if it was a real hard we're against, we would go to Thomas and then we would work it out together, right? But I feel like there are really two votes, but we always consult Thomas if there is an issue, you know.
Yes. As it
The
should be.
Stars and Stripes don't believe that. Therefore, the Stars and Stripes.
Hence
are
why I have to
standing
go
here.
all Elon Musk on his ass and go back to work and work double shifts now. Thank you.
The Stars and
I
Stripes.
thought
have
we were
to get
replacing.
that.
I thought we were replacing Thomas with Dan Brady. Are we not doing that?
No. That's
Replacing me with who? I mean, replacing him with who? Look, all I'm saying is, and I'll end my protest, is if
Yeah.
Tim will value the vote of Thomas Pope in the power slap watching content.
Are you on my side? Is he on my side or Ray's?
He's on Ray's side. He's on Ray's side, definitely.
Yeah, then I don't think he should get a vote. Listen, actually, I just went full Republican. Suppress votes. Suppress votes. Basically, of people that will vote against me. Suppress the votes.
So not only are you suppressing votes, but you're suppressing a Negro vote.
Yes.
That's coincidence.
It's not coincidence, Kanye West supporter.
Making
That's
yourself
voting for-
look
that's
like the
voting for
baby
Kanye
face
for
when you're the
president?
heel.
Yes, that doesn't work. You're lucky I have pie
I'm
to
excited
eat.
for Kanye's presidency.
I have pie to eat, so I'm ending this protest as soon as I can find the button. Wait a minute. Hold on here.
What is that shield
Coming out from
made
behind
out
the
of?
shield.
Plastic?
Don't worry about what the shield's made out of. It's made out of the finest vibranium out of Wakanda. Not Wakanda, Wakanda.
Wakanda. Find the button,
Tiny.
damn you.
We
Give
don't
him a help?
Bit? All right.
Yes.
So my
Cat-
representation must have represented
Gui-
more, 'cause
Guido in a Speedo has a great line. Captain,
Hi,
don't
Fred
claim
Durst.
him.
Mhm.
Black Durst, sir. He's the lead singer of Stiff
What are you
Roll.
eating?
Food.
Sweet potato pie.
Oh, God.
You're the worst show. Worst show on the internet.
On the internet.
Wow, worst show.
Yeah, we are the worst,
Worst
but we can be
show.
worse.
We should have a Christmas
Kanye's never been this-
extravaganza this year. What are we gonna do?
What extravaganza?
Well, listen, a Christmas extravaganza. We'll call it Carol of the Bros and fucking something.
Is that a MAGA hat?
Oh God, wouldn't that be hilarious? Thomas is just hiding that from us.
Yes.
He just turns forward and there's white writing, and you're
My
like,
grandfather has one.
I bet he
Grandfather has
does.
one. Also, he's done with Donald Trump, though. He's done.
Yeah, everybody is.
I mean, he won't vote
That's not
Democrat.
true.
Don't go too far here.
That-
But
that's not true.
he does not want him to win the nomination.
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah, I think so too. That doesn't mean I don't know. We talked about that last week. That wrestler, that was amazing. That's amazing. That wrestler, like, dude, just went like he's just a Democrat. That's his whole character. Is a Democrat.
Yes.
And he's hated to the point that people like. What happened? Somebody pulled a knife on him.
Yeah, he's had knives
They not
pulled
know
on
what
him. People
wrestling
punch
is?
him in the face.
You don't
Sometimes
understand wrestling.
those are the most dedicated fans, and they're the ones that are supposed to fight those motherfuckers. Like, pro wrestling has been
not
that way
physically.
since it's been that way since
They
the
can fight them
50s,
from their
bro.
seats vocally. They can fight them on the internet. They can't fight them physically, though. the
They
fans.
try to. Absolutely,
Bro,
try
let
to.
us
Good
know.
old
I
boy.
like that.
I like it.
I vote
I'll vote
before Trump.
Kanye before Trump.
Honestly, I'm gonna
I
say this
love
is something.
Ye.
I would actually be less afraid of Trump again than Kanye.
Yes.
Like, he's fucking crazy. He's a crazy.
You want to talk about the end of democracy? I think Kanye would just call himself president for life and call it a day.
Thank you, Guido. I
Sure.
appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I'm
All
gonna
right,
go
just-
grab a
I think it was time to take a
what?
Mhm.
what?
I said I'm gonna
What?
go grab a drink. You guys can talk sports and stuff. Then we'll get into real sports.
Okay, good. We can talk sports on our sports show. Thanks, Ray.
Yeah, because nobody cares about Cleveland.
We care.
On that note, the rally skunk is awesome.
Yeah, right. I can't believe they
Take
didn't
me off,
spray
by the way. I'm
anybody.
gonna get-
Yeah, there's a skunk in First Energy Stadium in Cleveland that was running around, and they roped off a section to keep people away from it. But then he didn't spray anybody. He was just chilling. He ate some food off the ground and took off. That was it. But he got us a win.
He probably
Oh shoot, who froze?
I mean, I'm not shocked he didn't. He was probably just hyper shocked to see all those people there. But I do have a hero of the week recommendation.
All right, I'll take some. I don't even know who won yet. I have some. I think I do maybe, but it's kind of lame. Not lame, but
My hero of the week recommendation is the dude that climbed over the fence and messed up the field. Because clearly we're
well, that was last week though.
No, again this week. Because clearly where Carlton Davis fell after Amari Cooper caught that pass was part of the patch of grass that was ran over.
Yeah, but didn't that happen last week?
Yeah, but they couldn't fix the field in time.
Well, yeah, that would have been the hero of the week last week.
The hero of the
However,
week.
I understand that you're saying it's something that happened. Okay, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad.
whoever that mystery fellow is.
I don't think I wrote anyone's when I don't like put notes on my phone for hero of the week, I forget everybody, so I don't.
Or it could be the gentleman that ran through our airport gateway and caused on Thanksgiving night or the day before Thanksgiving caused a half an hour worth of flights to be delayed.
Nice. Do you see Frontier Airlines is doing a year pass for $600?
Yep. Do you trust Frontier Airlines? Is the question.
Well, the thing is, I'm someone who could benefit from that because, like, not everyone can because there's blackouts and whatever, but like, I could.
Yeah, I mean, it's a deal. It's definitely a deal.
I don't. Well, number one, I think they have 11 sites out of Cleveland. I think maybe.
Yeah.
So
Out of Hopkins.
I don't know what they all are.
I think one of them is Vegas.
Is it Vegas? I'm sure one is Vegas.
I think one is.
And there's blackout dates because of course there is, but I don't know, man. This would have happened like a couple years ago when I had some more money. Maybe I would have done it and went some places, but now it's I don't know. And you do have to pay fees and stuff, but it's not ridiculous though. You're talking about Ray? Talking about Frontier Airlines $600 year pass.
Huh?
Yeah.
Frontier Airlines is selling a year pass for $600. You got to only places that Frontier flies. I mean, you can
Vegas is one of them.
You know, you can do.
I thought so.
Vegas is nonstop.
Well, you
actually,
look up all the airports where Frontier flies out of in America. It's all domestic. So domestic air pass.
Yeah,
I think this would work for me if I want to do a couple trips. I just don't have enough money for like trips. Well, a couple $100 each. I mean, with hotel rooms and whatever. I can do. I think you do 2 or 3 trips. I mean, you pay for it. There's going to be blackout dates and stuff, but like I'm talking about like someone like me, it might make sense. Like I could do a couple trips with it.
Yeah,
maybe.
I like that idea.
If Houston's one,
a year.
It's different. Mm-hmm.
You got Denver, Atlanta.
I think there's
Chicago.
a couple fees you pull a list up.
You got Denver, Atlanta, Chicago, Cleveland, Dallas, Fort Worth, beginning in May 2023, Vegas, Miami, Orlando, Philadelphia, Phoenix, Sky Harbor. So
Frontier was the first one I ever took that went out to Vegas.
No Houston.
Ah, that sucks.
That's a bummer because my family's in Houston, but Dallas is 3 hours away.
Yeah, rent a car.
Good. Where do they? Can you pull it up so I can see, please, sir?
No.
Oh, and anybody that's tuning in for the interview, it happened earlier. So if you want to go scroll back to that and then come live, feel free.
Yeah, he popped up quicker than we thought he was going to pop up, but we only had him on.
Well, his phone was dying and he didn't have a charger, so it's understandable.
Yeah, we appreciate it. He came on, and hopefully next time we can have him on longer. And I'll let him know that we try to have him on for like 40 minutes or so if we can.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I didn't really tell him a length, so yeah,
it's all good. We can have him on longer next time. So he messaged us and thanked us for having him.
Okay, so here all right. Are these all the cities?
You put that over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Atlanta, Chicago, Midway. So it's not even O'Hare.
No,
they don't fly in O'Hare. That doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I figured there was more of those though. So are there? Oh wait, how about all the cities that Frontier flies to? Those are the hubs, but like what? Maybe that's the same thing. I don't know.
Might be. Who knows? Yes.
Or routes from Cleveland wouldn't be a bad one to look up, or Columbus, or Canton, Akron. You fly to Canton, Akron? I don't know.
No, I don't think Frontier flies out of there. I think because I've flown Frontier a few times out of Cleveland.
They're the shittiest airline now, apparently.
No, Spirit.
No,
Spirit
they ranked lower than Spirit.
How is that possible?
I'm almost positive that's true. Oh,
Ew.
these are all the cities they fly to? That's a lot of cities.
Yeah. Yeah, these
That's all their cities?
That's the cities that they travel to, I guess, nonstop.
Is Houston? Wait, hold on.
No, finish it off.
Oh, from Atlanta to. Okay, I understand that. Can you go to where it says from Cleveland to? So you go a little further down the list, probably. This is Boston, right? Those are all the flights they do. I understand that. So
Interesting.
this is Cancun. Wait, only Cancun. Cincinnati,
dude.
Cleveland. Okay, Cleveland. Cleveland, Phoenix, Raleigh, Tampa, Dallas. Cancun's not gonna help for this. Atlanta, Denver, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers, Orlando, Miami, Las Vegas, Philadelphia, Phoenix, Dominican Republic, Las Vegas, Tampa, Raleigh, Orlando, Phoenix. Okay. Although, wait. Okay, I went too far. There isn't a. How about Columbus?
There's
Sorry,
no Columbus.
I'm just curious now because I might actually do this. I'm being serious. I might actually get this.
There's only 3-4 from Columbus.
Tampa, Orlando, Denver. Can you go up to see if there's an Akron Canton up there?
No, I know for sure that's not there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no Akron.
It's weird. I figured they'd flat.
Because they're only going to go to most of their hub cities. So that Akron.
No, I understand. I just wanted. No, I figured, but I just wanted to see what the list was. Thank you.
Yeah, Akron. Yeah.
So no, I mean, honestly, I would probably pick out reasons I want to go to these places, right? Like, I can go see the Guardians play in Fort Lauderdale. I can go to Tampa, so they play in Fort Lauderdale, I believe. So I can go to do that to go see them. And I don't know, Kansas City wasn't on the list, was it?
I thought it was, but I didn't see it for sure.
The thing is, like, I would do my best to get. I mean, I don't have very much money left, but I would do my best to, like, get to every one of those cities I go to. Also, we're just looking from Cleveland to a place straight flights, right? You can fly to Cleveland to any of those cities and then to another city on Frontier, right? So we didn't look that up either. So, like, you can fly to Fort Lauderdale, but can you fly from Fort Lauderdale to Kansas City? We didn't look that up either, but it's not a big deal. It's something I would look up if I thought about buying it. And apparently there's like fees and stuff, but overall it's $600 for like the whole. So I'm curious.
I'd do it. I'd definitely do it.
This is the thing 3 years ago. I think I'd do it.
Yeah. I would still do it now, though. So, money or not.
So you doing it?
I might.
Do it, man. We'll do fucking weekend trips to every one of those cities. We'll fucking do a weekend in Denver.
I can't do every weekend.
Not every weekend, but a weekend. Like, you could do 12 weekends.
No.
And also,
yeah.
I mean, I didn't really look that up. Can you look? I mean, the front. I didn't look up the Frontier Pass.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
sure
giving
that's
me
the thing.
false
I read
hope.
a different article that wasn't from Frontier. Yeah. Frontier Airlines. Your pass.
Word.
Yeah, it says all you can fly pass. Oh, okay. Well, I saw it for $5.99, but this says $7.99. But
I mean,
you're talking a year's worth of flights, $200. A limited number of passes will be made available. This price sale ends at. Oh, they're doing it right now. Oh shit, the sale ends tomorrow.
Of course,
it was a Black Friday thing.
That's funny. That's
Well, I guess I'm gonna. All right, guys, decide if I'm gonna do this or not tonight.
Oh no! Don't let drunk Tim decide anything.
And he's got the pass already.
Drunk 800 for drunk Tim. I don't know if it's a good idea.
Yeah, I would be mad.
It
at
sounds
drunk
fucking
Tim.
fun though. Like if I would, like 3 years ago, I would have done this without thinking. But now it's like
That is a pretty good deal, though. I will say.
it sounds like that'd be pretty fun. I don't know. The thing is though, if I bought it, I'd make sure I got my money's worth. But every time you go somewhere, you have to pay, I don't know, $500 every time you go city, you know, for a hotel room, or whatever, at least.
Depends. I like to get shitty motel.
There's a bunch of
shitty
blackout
hotels.
dates. Yeah, I mean, they're the days you figure will be blackout, holidays and shit.
Oh, I'm sore.
A fare
that
of
little
1
Tim.
cent will be charged for each segment booked. Fuck you, 1 cent.
1 cent. The bitches are gonna take 12 cents out of us.
Yep.
And you have to pay for bags and
Bullshit.
shit too, but that's probably like $40 a bag or some shit.
Watch me on the
Anyway, but like I said, if I wasn't on my last a bit of money, then I'd probably do that. But I'm not gonna do it now. Probably. Does this show suck today, guys? I'm sorry. What do you want to talk about?
it's just we're sick, man. Like I feel like dog dick.
Listen,
and
I
don't
feel
know why.
better that I've been drinking, kinda. Not great, but you know.
Yeah, I'm sort of like flighty right now. So Tim will be back, everybody. Gonna get more booze, probably. Oh God.
Oh, that's a cough.
I'm dying, man. It's
You are
finally
not dying.
kicking in. Thank God. Oh, the life I've led is so full of wonderment. I'm like Citizen Kane. All I need is my childhood sled, Rosebud, and I'm good.
You do not need Bud.
I do, and I have some, but
Is there a strand of marijuana called Rosebud?
probably some jackass decided to make it after the movie. Yeah, like a Citizen Kane line in California in like '97. Probably.
I mean, it makes
guarantee you.
sense because I mean, look, Hearst is the reason that hemp was illegal, right? So that kind of makes a lot of sense.
It would be, and hopefully the stock itself was used for something good. That like actual
Like getting me high.
The stock doesn't get you high; it's just the bud, and even then, it's like, some weed doesn't even fucking hit you. It just like mellows you out, and you're just like, all right. But
Well, I
the
made
stuff
a
I have
decision
right
on this
now is
Frontier
so
Airlines.
good.
I made a decision on the Frontier Airlines thing. Not gonna do it.
Good, yay!
Because
Next week, Tim is in Phoenix doing the show.
Yeah.
well, yeah, it'll be fun, dude. I want to go to Phoenix really for the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
Also, the Great Britain is in the USA's group in Phoenix, and like if we get beat by them, that's kind of like what happened in the World Cup. Like, we had
Have
a
they
draw
beaten us
against them.
before?
In baseball?
Yeah.
I hope not. Although most of the
bad.
players are American, but still. Anyway, oh, my uncle flies for United, and he has buddy passes. I just still do that. I always forget. I never asked him for one, but he's like, I throw them away every year. They're just like, you get them from people who work at the airline, and you can fly standby. So I've never done it before, but I could ask him for some. So I feel like buying that would be dumb. Well, I never asked him for them. I mean, he would give them to me if I asked. They still do it. I don't know. It was a while ago. I don't know. Maybe they don't do it anymore. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I
he
don't
can
know.
fly for free. My mom can free, and his family and my grandparents can for free.
Nice.
Just because he works for United. So
with whose dad?
I can get
or
buddy passes.
uncle or
what? My uncle, my mom's brother.
no? I meant whose uncle does he fly with? There's some UFC.
Oh, no, Matt Schmel's dad.
uncle. Yeah, that's it.
His dad. National's dad flies for United as well, apparently.
That's hilarious.
I don't know.
he gets a buddy pass.
When he asked me that, he
flies.
was fighting in Abu Dhabi. He was fighting in Abu Dhabi when this happened. So that's probably why it came out. Was that my son's fighting in Abu Dhabi right now. And he won. I think it's when he's fighting Tyson Nam, I think.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was the Fight Island one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Guys who are still here, I'm sorry we suck. Tell us how to be better. Go.
More sparkly things on the TV.
Did we get answered yet?
We need flames and a widget that
More.
pisses Tim off. Yeah, no, nobody's got.
So I was watching the LFA fight today, and they're sponsored by OnlyFans, and the announcer says, "Sponsored by OnlyFans, where creators earn." My first thought was, by creators, he means today's.
But where your daughter's butthole is on display, OnlyFans.
She makes more than you, and you work 56 hours a week.
OnlyFans.
You think that's disheartening for like a dude who's like working his ass off 60, 70 hours a week, you know, in a labor job, and his like teenage daughter's making TikToks and making more than him?
No, I think if that was my kid who made it big on or those kind of things, all my bills are paid. Why am I gonna I would take a chunk.
It would depend on who you are.
Pay the bills.
Some ego people would have a problem with it, you know.
Nah, if
like
I
my
can have
father
somebody
told
else
me to
pay
get on
for my bills,
disability
that's
he's
great.
paid in. My dad told me to apply for disability because he's paid into it his whole life. So it's like somebody should get it.
Yeah,
Someone I know getting it. That was his. I feel like he'd be fuck yeah, fine. He asked all the time. Every time I see him, if we're making money on the podcast.
Not yet.
No,
well, we've made money.
And now we want to give it all to charity now because we're.
I
told him we made like $300.
Yeah, but still, I mean, part of that paid for the Streamlabs, so that's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be.
You didn't even talk to me about this. So you're using borrowed pot of money for something I don't even want to do. This is fucking weird.
It's fine.
Why didn't you fucking say something to me though? You didn't fucking tell me, hey Tim, you don't even ask if I fucking want. You didn't even ask for my opinion. That's what pisses me off the most.
Because I want to do this because I feel like we just have a stale.
Yeah, but why did you ask
here.
Why do you think that you get to make all the fucking decisions?
Because you show up and do this, and then you complain about a bunch of shit, and then I'm here doing my stuff that I want to do for the podcast, dude.
Yeah, but your opinions are usually fucking wrong.
They haven't been.
Also, like, you didn't ask. You didn't ask for me, like, hey, pros and cons or whatever. If us going to the other place, you just fucking did it yourself. Like, why do you think you just fucking do shit yourself and not even fucking consult me?
Because I have
that's what really
better
pissed me off
judgment.
The most. You're like, I can make my own decisions, dude. Listen, of all the people, right? Like, my ideas are better than your ideas. Basically, what I'm trying to say overall on this podcast. My ideas have been better than your ideas. Not even saying this isn't a bad idea, but the thing that you haven't even consulted me about it really pisses me off.
I mean, I feel like it's our money. Use it when we want it. It's a JG Wentworth situation.
Yeah, meaning you and me, not fucking Ray. Just fucking Ray. I bet you fucking took a lot of money to sell fucking stupid douchebag hats too, didn't you?
No, I would never do that. This is a personal thing right here. This is the style choice that I pay my own money.
Dude, I keep getting ads for that fucking Scully cap. I keep getting fucking ads.
It's funny you sent me that and I laughed. Oh,
so pissed.
Like I'm telling you,
ads for that. I got ads for that. The band that's worse than Depeche Mode. I got fucking asked for that. Anyway, The thing is, why do you think just like you have an idea and I'll go for it?
Because I usually don't get any resistance
I mean, you
from
should at
you.
least be like, hey, ask me. You can't be like, hey, we're doing this and it's happening.
It doesn't matter,
About
Brandon.
what Thomas
it
wants.
doesn't matter at all.
Reedy, when we talked about this earlier, Thomas doesn't have a real vote. We talked about it. We consult his opinion, but he doesn't have a hard vote. Okay? Listen, we consult it especially when it's 1-1, right?
Will
That may
Smith
sway
made a
one way or
movie.
the other, but he doesn't have an actual official vote. He doesn't have an official
Will
vote.
Smith made a new movie about it on Apple TV Plus. It's called Emancipation.
No one's gonna
That would-
watch it because he's a slappy bitch.
Ugh, fuck.
I'm gonna watch
Will
it.
Smith.
I don't give a shit. That's like somebody.
Plus, it's
That's like somebody telling me to stop watching Bill Cosby's comedy. I ain't gonna stop watching Bill Cosby's His shit is the shit.
I wish it's hard though, man. It's hard to fucking listen to any he does and without thinking that guy's a fucking monster. It's hard.
Oh, you don't tell me that because you sitting up here about to go gung ho over a quarterback that likes his pee touched. So you can't talk about monsters.
Listen, number one, Cosby is way worse. Number two, I already said a million times, I'm not gonna invite the man to dinner. I don't Sean Watson, but if Pittsburgh was able to do that shit with Roethlisberger, we're gonna have to fucking handle it too. And I want to win games. Again, I don't love it. I don't love the guy. I just hope he wins this game. He better fucking win. I mean, we're fucking necks out, looking like fucking assholes for signing him. So he better fucking win us games. The very fucking least.
In the words of Bill Cosby, what in the feeble mind is up with that? You can support a quarterback. All I wanted to do was offer women drinks. Just a little sippy, boom, boom, and the pudding pop.
All right, listen, we're gonna do a short film, right? It's gonna be about Thomas dying but still producing the show from beyond the grave called Ghost Producer. Ghost Producer.
Shows up when the lights are off only.
I know when.
I love Ghost Dad, actually. It's sad I like that movie.
No.
But that's
I didn't get to see it until I was a teenager because my mother was like, "Nope, you can't watch that."
She
I
knew.
I don't care, and I don't know. I don't care. That's what I meant. Anyway, don't fucking make decisions without me. I tried to divert it. More than anything, it's just disrespectful. That's what it really is. Is it's disrespectful. Yeah.
I love you.
If that was true, then you would. Especially when my opinions are usually better.
Are they?
Oh yeah, dude. We do want to talk about episode names. All the good ones are me. You've had a couple decent ones, but all the good ones are me. And you've changed mine a couple times and made them worse.
Only to you.
Uh,
Everybody loves them.
Pretty good at this game, and I feel like. All right, so
you did come up with chocolate pie dish.
Yeah, which is the best one?
Yes.
I don't think I'm gonna have. I'm thinking of some Christmas one. The best Christmas one I have right now is Carol Rose, but that's not good enough to have for every year. It's good enough, but it's not good enough to like keep it like chocolate pie dish.
I don't know.
We can think about. We can do better, but it's not bad. Like it's fine. If we can't think of a better one, Carol the Bros is fine.
What about bro, let it snow, like Paul said?
It's really wordy, and I think it sounds like we're trying too hard.
Truth. It's a bro Christmas, Thomas Danko or Tim Danko. You're the Charlie Brown of this show.
No, I understand.
I have
the most hair. How can I be Charlie Brown? I have the most hair. Thomas should be Charlie Brown.
Now I'm getting asked for Frontier Airlines. Fucking great.
See, you put him in the algorithm, Tim. God damn it. Why'd you do it?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna get Frontier probably too. Fuck. Damn it.
Fine.
It's not fine, Tim. Nobody wants Frontier on the shit.
I'm already bad enough. I get StreamYard every 5 minutes when I'm watching YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
What have you guys watched lately that you like? Anything good?
TV wise?
The season finale of Andor.
Oh, I watched Andor all the way through. I know last week I told you I tried to get through it. I did. I got through the whole thing, and I enjoyed it. It took a while for me to get into it, though. Like, I've watched the first episode twice and the second episode one and a half times, but I kept watching it. I'm like, oh, here we go. I get it now. All right, here we go. Because at first I didn't really understand what it was going to be about, but I ended up liking it, man.
They started filming season 2 last week.
That's good. I don't know, that one part of the show really pissed me off, man. When he got, I don't want to spoil it. When the wrong place, wrong time thing happened, that just made me angry.
Well, the beautiful thing about this is it's only going to be 2 seasons, and the end of next season leads right up to the beginning of Rogue One.
Ooh, nice.
What? Rogue One. It's already a movie. You're gonna do a series?
No, the way the series is going to end, it ends right at the beginning of Rogue One.
Oh, the movie. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So
Nice.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. I haven't seen Rogue One in a minute. I haven't seen it, but I've seen all of them, I believe. Oh, I didn't finish Obi-Wan Kenobi.
that was a classic. That was a classic.
Maybe I'll finish it.
That was a classic for the Vader fight alone.
Well, spoiler alert, Thomas. Jeesh.
God damn it.
Everybody knows Vader's in it. You cotton picking. You watch.
I had no idea there was a Vader fight. I had no idea.
Yeah, Vader's in it.
You just said everybody. I didn't know.
Everybody knew.
It's not nearly as bad as when Ray ruined Mandalorian for me. That pissed me off.
I wrote it for a lot of people on Facebook.
Why did you fucking do that? You want us to feel special, huh? Good for you. Get your 5 minutes there. Good.
Yeah.
Why did you fucking do that?
Because I was hammered and I was excited. I didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah, neither did I, and I had no fucking idea, and I didn't get to experience the way you did.
How do I know what you watch and don't watch?
Dude, that's such a dick, dude. I'm legitimately pissed at you for that still, because it was a fucking dick move.
I'm gonna ruin Miss Marvel because Captain Marvel's in Miss Marvel.
I know that already. I watched a lot of the spoiler stuff on YouTube for those shows.
I was planning yesterday, I was gonna go to the XD screen showing in Canton of Black Panther, so I could see it in the best possible screen I can find, the best color. Hopefully, it's better than it was when I tried to watch it here. But I was sick, so I didn't go. And
Tim, what do you mean best color? What you trying to say about best color?
In theaters, all the actors are white. They whitewash it. Christina Ricci's in it. The princess is played by Witherspoon.
That would piss me off. That would piss me the fuck off. And I know
Cumberbatch.
I know somewhere in America there is a person that made a movie called White Panther.
I can believe it.
On my YouTube channel, everybody.
Yeah, White Panthers.
You ever see White Tiger? You ever see White Tiger?
No.
It's like a movie from the 70s. It's about the one white guy in the Grambling State football team.
Oh, geez.
I never saw it, but I know it's a real movie. White Tiger.
White Tiger. Lord have mercy.
It's the white version of Brian's song.
Oh,
Brett's song was the white guy.
I thought the black guy was Brian.
Yeah, I thought
no, Brian Piccolo was white. Ray, what the hell, Ray? Hey, did you guys see the new trailer for that Mario movie?
I love it.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
The worst was when Chris Pratt in his American accent goes, "Let's go."
Oh,
It got close to Mario the way he said it in
That was fun.
64.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
John Leguizamo.
Right.
Yeah, I
Getting
like that
all
movie.
mad about something. Whitewashing history.
Guys, I'm sorry the show sucks.
It happens. Some days we're off and we're both sick. So, Thomas,
It's called
If you-
Grambling's White Tiger. It came out in 1981. A young white goes to hysteric. A young white.
Young White. Okay.
Figure
A
would
young
be
white
better
goes
right
to a
there.
historically black college for the chance of being the starting quarterback. There he encounters considerable resentment and learns what it's like to be the minority.
Does he have tanning pills? Like
That
Soul
sounds-
Man?
That sounds like Ronald Reagan all
Oh my gosh. Guess who stars in it?
81.
I had no idea.
Christopher Walken.
No.
81.
No. Famous athlete at the time had some changes in their life. Big changes
O.J.
in their
Simpson.
life.
Joe
Close,
Theismann?
kinda. Couple degrees of separation right there.
Joe Theismann?
Marcus Allen.
At the time, Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner.
Ah.
I had no idea. All right, guys, homework. Everyone, listen. Homework, bro, homework. Grambling White Tiger. Everyone needs to watch it. Let's see if it's streaming somewhere. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on. I actually can look this up if it's streaming somewhere right now.
I'm looking.
I have my TV on, kind of watching the stream, making sure there's no irregularities. What's it called? Grambling's White Tiger?
Grambling's White Tiger.
Uh,
Man, this is like such an obscure movie. I can't even find it.
It's such a sketchy movie.
Oh, it's on Tubi. It's on Tubi for free.
Oh, F that.
Everyone's homework is to watch Grambling's White Tiger. Yes. Starring Bruce Jenner. Yes.
I refuse.
There he is.
ah,
There he is.
I refuse.
There will be a test next week.
I will watch Grambling's White Tiger.
Ray, come down, bring weed, and we'll watch Grambling's White Tiger.
Fuck
That's messed up.
yeah!
That's messed up. Y'all gonna watch that while y'all is in I can't the fuck.
Yeah, Thomas.
I so want to watch this movie now. Hilarious. What a weird movie.
The Jenner was in it. Yes. Oh man, what the scores? 5 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. 1985.
1981.
Right in the middle of the Ronald Reagan era. What the
It was a
fuck?
TV movie, so you know it's good.
Oh hell no, it ain't good. Oh,
Oh,
god,
yeah.
that make it worse.
George Stafford Brown is the director. He's done Medea's Tough Love, The Reading Room, Shackles. He did a couple episodes of Nip Tuck, it looks like. The Wild Thornberries.
Oh god.
The guy directed The Wild Thornberries. Team Knight Rider.
You know who's in this?
Eddie.
Dennis Hayhurst is in this. Sorrento's in this.
He is. That's funny. Bill Overton. Deborah Pratt is in this film.
Chris Pratt's mama.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So guess without looking, Tim, who else is in this film?
I just saw it. I'm sorry. I know who you're talking about.
Take a look. It's in a book. He was also in Roots.
LeVar
He was
Burton
also in
plays
Roots.
what's his name? Charles Tank Smith.
Yes.
This has how did this not win an Oscar? This has to
I
be
won-
because it was a TV movie. It wasn't eligible. or
Holy
else it would
shit.
have won all the Oscars.
As Coach Eddie Robinson, Harry Belafonte.
Oh,
Dude, this
God.
should have won an Oscar.
Oh,
Should have won an Oscar.
This, oh my god, it's so funny.
Dude, all right, let's remake it right now. Who plays the quarterback? Who plays Bruce Jenner's character? Jim Gregory.
I also love Rick Frederick as Male Clerk.
Okay. Who plays Jim Gregory in the new version of this movie? We need someone about, mid to early 20s, Caucasian. I'm going Jack Harlow. Listen, he's going to be a white man can't jump. Might as well put him in this too.
They remaking White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, with Jack Harlow.
Oh God.
Oh God.
I know, right?
Ugh.
Filth.
Highway to Heaven. That's funny.
No, you know what? How about what's his name? Timothy Chalamet.
I'll take Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah. That's what I want. Timothy Chalamet. You know what they should do? They should remake Heaven Can Wait, but make the character, instead of Warren Beatty, make it Chris Rock. Instead of a quarterback, make it a comedian. You'll hear Tom Arnold was going to lead the new Martin Luther King biopic. Hollywood's That'd be pretty funny, actually.
I can see that.
That's why I want. Like, that's why Kanye wants Danny McBride to play him in a movie. That'd be amazing.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Anyway, I was talking about Down to Earth. You guys remember Down to Earth?
No.
No?
No.
How Heaven Can Wait? You see Heaven Can Wait?
Yeah.
With Warren Beatty?
Yeah, I've seen Heaven Can Wait. What about
What's it about? What's it about?
Isn't it like they're on trial to either go to heaven or hell or something like that?
No. That's Ciel Brooks movie, Defend Your Life.
Oh, yeah,
No.
that's it.
No, Heaven Can Wait is a professional quarterback who dies, but apparently he messed up and he wasn't supposed to die yet. So they put his soul in a body, in someone else's body. And it's a soul. They find a rich guy who's about to die. So he puts his soul in the rich guy's body. And the rich guy then tries to work his way to becoming a quarterback again. And he ends up buying the Rams and then putting himself in a quarterback. Yeah, it's a combo. But they redid it with Chris Rock years later called Down to Earth, where he played a comedian and they messed it up. So they put him in an old white dude's body. And he has to work his way to being a comedian and getting this big spot in the Apollo as an old white man who's rich. You haven't seen that movie?
No.
It's decent. They're both good. They're both good, funny comedies. They're both decent. I watched them. I'd say watch them both.
All right. I am definitely though watching this Tigers movie. Abso-fucking-lutely. Have to watch this.
Oh, yeah, right. You have to be in the right mood for it.
I'll take notes.
You know what? I also saw on Tubi. The one Tarantino movie I haven't seen is on Tubi. I might watch that too.
Which one?
Death Proof. I haven't seen Death Proof.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I haven't seen Death Proof. That's the only one I haven't seen. Did you hear what Tarantino said on Segura's podcast?
About DC or MCU?
Well, he said a lot of stuff. No, I'm talking about. He said he wrote a series. He said he's only going to do one more movie, but he's like, I'll do TV. He's doing a limited. He wrote an 8-episode. Why is Tarantino making 10 films? Because he doesn't want him to get like watered down. But he said that he'll make TV. He's going to make a limited series of episodes. I'm sure they're going to, you're going to make a lot of money off of that. Probably be a bidding war from every single streaming service.
I want that Quentin Tarantino Star Trek movie was promised.
Yes.
I want that Tarantino Star Trek.
That would be
listen, I'm just excited. Can you imagine he would do with an 8-hour series? Number one, probably 2 hours an episode. Yeah, 16-hour series. That sounds awesome. Because he's do 2-hour movies when he's a guy who'd probably want to do 8-hour movies. I'm assuming that it's going to be. It's probably a couple episodes of just character development. I'm really excited at what he does with almost unlimited time limit.
It'll be interesting to see what he does with it for sure.
But he dropped that on Two Bears with Segura. He said he's gonna next year they're gonna start shopping it and get it going. So
Nice, very nice.
hopefully by 24 it'll be done. But I'm excited already. Just the thought of that, I'm excited for him having a whole series.
It's gonna be interesting for sure.
You'd assume so.
Hmm.
You'd assume so, man. Because I mean, like I said, I mean he I don't think I want to see Tarantino cuts of all of his movies. I mean, they did it with Hateful Eight, but I want to see it like with every one of his movies. You know, there's probably like a 5-hour cut of everything.
Oh God, I hope there's not a 5-hour cut of fucking Hateful Eight. That movie was like what, 4 hours long?
It's on Netflix.
Oh God, I sat in the theater for it.
You haven't seen the extended version? It's cut into 4
No.
episodes, but it's like an hour some each. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Sweet God, movie! I had a birthday.
No,
watching
this is
that
like
film.
a slow movie. Anyway, he also said he's going to do that for stage. Hateful Eight. That'd be fucking great, dude. I'd really want to see that if they do that on Broadway. Fucking Hateful Eight, that'd be great.
To bring in Jennifer Jason Leigh for one more beating.
Sure, why not? And Channing Tatum. Remember Channing Tatum was in that movie?
Yeah. I call him Channing Tate Young.
Tarantino movie. Want to be in a Tarantino movie?
But message him. He may let you in.
Dear Quentin.
Put Mr. Tarantino. Be professional.
Mr. T. Dear Mr. T.
Will you allow me to be
You're
killed?
basically my dad.
I'll
be right back.
All right, Thomas, if you could also pull up the card for this weekend at the UFC lovely Apex Center. We're going to be talking real quick about what fight that's somewhat anticipated. I'm going to be looking forward to this. Wonder Boy versus, as we affectionately call him on the show, Trapper Keeper. None other than Kevin Holland, Mr. Retired, then come out for a big paycheck. Holland, he is the man on Tim Danko's lovely, lovely Trapper Keeper that he keeps up his ass. And it's he uses extra lube, Thomas. I've seen it. It's not fun to watch. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting card. We also got Rafael dos Anjos versus the man who didn't win in Columbus, Brian Barberena, in your co-main event. And then it's a stacked card, but it's not like you're not brimming with joy for all of this, in my opinion.
Damn.
But it's just, it's the end of the year. We're more interested in what's going to go on with the light heavyweight division as of December 10th, I believe, which is the next pay-per-view. So I'm excited to see that. Tim's back, by the way. And just bring up the card for that and we'll talk about it. Whew. Actually, after probably I go get another drink. Oh, I took a Zyrtec and it did nothing. So I think I have a cold. Yay.
Yeah, those aren't fun.
Not at all, my friend. Not at all.
This show sucks.
This show sucks.
Nah, it sucks.
This
You're gonna
show
talk fight, but it sucks. Okay.
Guys, I'm sorry that our show's terrible.
This is how it
Just
is.
for that, go cut your hair like Brian Barberena.
No.
I resigned to the fact we suck, but we're the best of the suck.
Ray's like, how do we make the show suck more? I'm going to make decisions without Tim's approval.
Holy Jesus.
Fucking pisses me off, man. You see Stephen Thompson's walking out with Jack Black?
What happened?
What? Jack Black is walking out with Stephen Thompson.
Oh.
Because he always walks out to Wonder Boy by Tenacious D. And Jack Black's going to be there.
Yay.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I hope that it'd be cool if they let Jack Black sing it. But, the UFC doesn't like fun, so.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. The fact that Jack Black's going to be walking out with Wonder Boy. I hope they let him sing it. Please let him sing it. Like,
No fun. Boo. No fun. No fun.
they just
No
hug.
fun. And no fair pay. No fair pay.
No
fun.
fair pay. No fair pay. No fair pay.
No fun.
No
Uh,
good leg. What?
Did you guys hear that Dylan Bucka's fighting Wes Schultz on January 13th in Minnesota for LFA?
On Fight Pass.
On Fight Pass. It will be
On
live on
Fight
Fight
Pass,
Pass. UFC Fight Pass live.
It's
You
gonna
heard it
be
here first, everybody. I do like that. I do like how we got some breaking news today. Make sure you guys cut that out.
I will.
Because that needs to be make that a reel.
I will. For sure.
Breaking LFA news
I'm Bro Plata.
on Bro Plata.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that one when
I definitely want to have him back because he's a lot of fun. I like him a lot.
mm.
I like everybody we've had. There's not one person I'm like, I don't want to have them on again. No, zero. Except Bray, but he keeps coming back.
I do. I set up the stream every week and make the thumbnail out of my own sweat and tears, but Tim doesn't appreciate them ever.
I didn't say that. I like your thumbnails usually.
Usually. What do you got? Who do you have in this fight?
I don't know. How old's Steven? 38 now?
I want to say he's like late 30s, yeah.
I know he's like 30s, but like 38-ish. Listen, he's technical as hell. You know, listen, we talked. I know for a fact. I don't know when it was, but I guarantee. I know we talked about just the possibility of what about Kevin Holland versus Stephen Thompson. We talked about it, and at the time, I'm like, well, man, Wonder Boy's probably going to pick him apart. But now it's a little different because it's about a year or so later. I mean, we probably talked about it in 2020, so maybe 2 years. But I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm pulling. You know what? I don't want either of these guys to lose. I love both these guys.
Agreed.
But the thing about Kevin Holland is he is my favorite fighter to watch, but I don't really care if he wins or loses. I just want him to have a good fight because he's so exciting usually. And I usually do pull for him, but this one I just want a really good fight from either of these guys. I guess
Wonder Boy is 39, says Pulse.
39. Okay, thank you, Pulse. I'm picking Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't surprise me at all if Kevin Holland couldn't figure a Wonder Boy out. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
That was actually going to be my point, is can the unorthodox stance, the point style that Wonder Boy is known for, which has caused him problems in the past, you know, getting off the cage Superman punch by Anthony Pettis.
One time.
Before, or what's his name? Tyron Woodley gave him some problems. Didn't knock him down or anything, but definitely gave him problems.
Not on the feet like that, though.
Yeah, I Kevin Holland's one of those guys where it's going to make this interesting, but I'm actually going to pick Stephen Thompson. I think he's going to.
Kevin Holland hasn't been beat. I don't remember him ever getting, not recently. Not since at least that run in 2020. He was never beat on the feet. He was always beat by people taking him down, like Brunson and Vittori and Hosma all took him down.
Yeah.
All of them. None of them beat him on the feet. None of them. And none of them even fucking fucked with him on the feet. Vittori did for a second, and he's like, no, I'm not doing this shit. He was beating everyone on the feet. And the people he's beat Tim Means and Cowboy Oliveira on the feet. Like he has not been outclassed on the feet for a very long time. And if there's anyone who could do it, it'd be Stephen Thompson because he is the trickiest. So this is why this fight is awesome. This is a great fight. And this card overall is a card you could put on a pay-per-view and be like, this is a stacked card, even for a pay-per-view. The only difference is no giant title fight, but there's a really good main event as far as non-title fights go, because I don't know what's going to happen for sure. I'm picking Holland, but nothing would surprise me in this fight other than Stephen Thompson wrestle fucking him. That's what would...
Yeah, if he went all Mark Coleman on him, I would laugh my ass off. Like, oh shit, Wonder Boy's been doing double legs. Not good.
Even if he thought he could beat him that way, I don't think he'd fight him that way.
He wraps his legs like Jake Shields used to do.
At 39, I don't think he'd even fight him that way if he thought he could, because he knows what he's there for, and he's not there to fight him like that, right? He's there to stand with him.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. I may listen. If I get over my sickness, I'm not going to see it live, and that's fine. Just Ray, don't spoil it for me. Damn it! I know you never listen to me when I tell you that, but
Okay. Oh, the last time I spoiled anything for you, it was because of the theme song of the guy, and it was your favorite one.
I don't care.
The whatever the hell that is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The trumpet, one of the Mets, I think. Comes
Oh
out
yeah. Top Timmy Trumpet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go down to the Brian Barberena Rafael dos Anjos fight. I still don't think he beat Matt Brown in Columbus.
To this day, I do not think he beat Matt Brown.
No way.
I knew it was close. So when I was there live, I'm like, it's real close. But he didn't get the decision. I'm like, I feel like he should have got it. And I watched it again, and I'm like, no, I feel like
Brown I feel like the judges got that one wrong. Big time.
I do. But listen, it was very close. I've seen a lot worse decisions because it was very close. But I do think they missed it. And but Barberena then beat Lawler, who's basically done, and now Santos, who I don't think is done. In his last fight, I didn't know how much he had left, but he looked great in his last fight. So I'm like, wait, right? Is this his last fight I'm thinking of?
Yeah, no, I think they're still fighting Rafael dos Anjos, to be honest with you. And this is gonna be a test for Barberena. I mean, Matt Brown, fucking savage. Can go with anybody still, even at his age. Rafael dos Anjos is what, mid-30s right now? Mid-30s?
He did. I forgot about. All right. So I was thinking about the Moicano fight. That was the one you're like, oh shit, he still has fight left. When, even though it was a short notice, but he fought Moicano and beat him in short notice. If decision, but he beat his ass the whole time. Then he did fight Fiziev eventually and lost to Fiziev. And he's 38. So, and Barberena's like 36.
Yeah, they're both long in the tooth. I thought Rafael was more in his mid-30s. I didn't realize he's 38.
But
I
was surprised he beat Moicano the way he did. But then
it was short notice.
It was. But and then Barberena is 30. Oh, he's only 33. So, but that's probably why they set it up. I mean, look, you're talking about a guy who's ranked 7th. As a welterweight or as a lightweight? He's moving classes, DeSantos. I think he's better as a lightweight usually, isn't he?
Yeah, he's former lightweight champion, but he moved up to welterweight because of his body.
But then he came back. He came back and fought Moicano at a catchweight, but then he fought Fiziev and lost. So he's moving back up. I wonder what his thinking is there. He's fighting Barberena. They set this up because it's going to be a fun fight because those guys are both nuts and they should be. I'm picking DeSantos, but I like Brian Barberena.
Yeah, I think Dos Anjos is going to edge Barberena out. I think it's going to be a decision. I think it's going to go all 3. But, they're going. The crowd at the Apex is going to be very happy with this.
This isn't at the Apex, you crazy person. It says right there. It's right in front of you. And it's the Amway Center in Orlando.
Oh, I thought it was at the UFC Apex.
Guys, I'm sorry I didn't pick a better partner for the show. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. He doesn't care about my opinion. He just fucking does whatever he wants. He doesn't know anything, obviously, and it's just.
Let's go down to Mateo.
Every once in a while, the blind squirrel flies a nut and he runs on that for a whole year.
I do. It's how I get. That's how I got my comedy career.
These next 2 fights are fucking crazy.
Yes.
These are great. Matt Chanel was on. It's gonna be. I mean, listen, we're gonna do the Platas next month. But that's our award show that no one gets anything. And Matt Chanel's last fight is going to be up there, pretty close for fight of the year. It's definitely a candidate. It was great. His comeback win, it was great. I don't remember Nicolau. Hold on, let me look this guy up. I don't remember what he did.
Mateo Nicolaus had a fight recently, I thought, within the last 4 months, I think.
Well, always, I say it all the time, but we've seen these guys fight. It's just
our memories are just dog shit.
Memories, yeah.
It's all the alcohol we consume.
Maybe, my memory is just listen. If I was watching fights when I was in high school, I would remember probably everything. But
I've been
I'm a
watching
different
it
man.
since 09 and I still forget shit. Certain things I remember, but when it comes to like modern day, it's like there's so much content for MMA that you just forget who's who
He's
over time.
won 5 fights in a row. They're all decisions. A 1 Darce choke, and hold on, that was before UFC. Oh, he said 3 fights in the UFC. He all won decisions against Manel Kape, Tim Elliott, and David Jorback. All decisions. He's fighting Schnell. I like Schnell a lot. Again, my uncle flew with his dad. He probably did more than once. I don't know. United. I don't know. Fluffy United, apparently. That's right. That Sumidari, that last fight against Sumidari, I want to watch that again. That fight was fucking great. I'm going to watch it after the show. The fight was great. I don't know. I want Schnell to win, so I'm going to pick Schnell, but I don't know. What's the line? He's plus 300 favorite, underdog, sorry. So, yeah. I don't know. The next one,
I'd put 100 on. I'd put 100 on Schnell to win.
Only weeks away, man, from us fucking becoming degenerate gamblers. Gambler. Weeks now. Tuivasa and Pavlovich. I really hope I'm wrong. Because I love Tai Tuivasa, but I have a feeling that fucking Pavlovich is gonna beat his ass. I really hope it's not true because I love.
Yeah, I love Tai Tuivasa. Shui is the shit, and I really hope that he comes out on top. I'm picking him. Just because he's unpredictable as a puncher, so he connects once, he shuts your fucking lights out. So Sergey Pavlovich is a beast.
That's the thing. So is Pavlovich, and I think Pavlovich is just so fucking sharp to what he did to fucking Lewis. That's what makes me think that he, even though Tai beat Lewis, but the way he picked him apart, I'm like, God, man, he's gonna be in trouble. Hope not again because I like Tai, but we'll see.
Jack Hermanson versus Roman Dolidze. Making sure I pronounce that name
crazy
right.
Georgians. Dolidze is fucking nuts, man. He heel hooked Phil Haas in his last fight. He TKO'd Kyle Dawkins before that. This dude's fucking nasty. But you're talking about Jack Hermanson. What's the spread here? It doesn't say the spread. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't give the odds.
I don't feel like looking deeper. I could look up, but I'm not going to.
Maybe. I'm gonna just
his last win was against Chris Dawkins. I feel like almost Hermanson would probably. All right, I'm gonna look it up because I'm curious. USC betting odds. Okay. That's right. Guida's on this card. Angela Hill's on this card. Man, a lot of Hermanson is a minus 190 favorite. Let's say is a plus 160 underdog. I don't know. Pick the Georgian.
Yeah, it's a pick 'em at that point.
Fucking Georgian. What? No, it's not a pick 'em. Pick 'em would be 115, 110. This is you're almost a 2-1 for the other way. So,
and ironically, you just mentioned Kyle Dawkins. He's fighting Eric Andrews.
You don't know what irony means, by the way.
It's you call something one thing. It can be. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. All right, that's what irony.
Yeah, you're talking about coincidences. This is a coincidence. You calling the show Mindless Self-Indulgence and Dylan's nickname being Mindless Hulk is a coincidence. It's not irony.
I think it's ironic.
It's not.
I do. It's all that matters. It's my feelings that matter, Tim.
No, Ray, I'm just trying to help you be a better person and know the English language.
I don't know it. I barely know it.
I've been playing FIFA, right? And there's the 2 broadcasters on it, the English broadcasters. Might switch to Spanish just to get something different. I don't know.
Go.
El gole. Anyway, but there's also a person you don't see her, but you show a picture of her, and her voice is on there. Her name's Alex Scott, and she like tells you the scores of other games happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her English, she says so many things. Not a lot of double negatives just on that game. No, never, not, no. I'm like, they let that on fucking on television in the UK?
Yeah.
Like they let fucking Cockney, double negative, terrible English. Fucking, they let that on TV?
Cockney, sir. You gotta.
It was. I know, but they let that on fucking
serve the
TV.
working class.
They let that. They don't do it here. They make. Well, you can do working class and make sure. I mean, listen, Mark. Marty Smith is the man. He has a great Southern accent, but he at least knows how to speak English.
I don't know what you
don't
talking about.
Don't take nothing away from him. That's what she said. Away from the keep on that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And every time I'm like, they left that on TV. It's weird. I mean, nothing against her. It's strange that they do that. Anyway, that's my one rant about
King's
FIFA today.
English, sir. Learn
What?
it. It's the King's English.
But she's not speaking it correctly.
But it's
She ain't
King's
talking
English.
right. She ain't talking
Doesn't
right.
matter.
Right. Ain't talking
Doesn't matter.
right.
King's English.
Anyway,
You
I don't
can
know.
say that, by
I
the
don't
way,
know.
now. You can legitimately say that instead of the Queen's English, it's the King's English now.
No, Ray's happy because he's sexist.
Well, you gotta just
Sexist and racist and far right and Nazi. That's right.
no, I was gonna say and far right antics, the kind of things that will leave Tim frantic.
Not bad. Not bad. Not just me, normal people.
I know.
So I want to have Anthony on because I hope you guys get into political discussion. I don't actually, but
No, I'd bury the hatchet with Anthony, actually.
you should because I
Yeah.
mean,
Agreed.
the fact that you blocked him on Facebook makes me think you're just a terrible person.
No, it's just you get
I don't like
tired of
people who
shit.
don't agree with
You
me.
get tired of stuff, and you're just
I don't
like
people who don't agree with me.
that was
Me too.
also at a time
too.
where like politics for me, like Facebook wasn't fun at that point.
Dude, that was
like-
a month ago.
No, it's been
3
over
months ago.
probably 6.
Doesn't matter. Recent.
So-
Look, we lost Thomas.
It's all the racism. It's all the racism.
Gone. Probably.
It's all Tim's. And he doesn't
I don't
have
know.
a
I don't want to
vote.
talk about any more fights. I want to go to bed. By
All
bed, I
right.
mean, I want to find something to eat. I'm so hungry.
Well, you
There's
know
no
what you
food
have to
here.
do.
Except for pepperoni.
It actually sounds pretty good right now.
Just pepperoni.
Yeah, right out of the bag.
Like lunch meat pepperoni. Which is okay.
No, I'm talking about like the single small circle.
No, I'm
You
talking
grab,
about
like,
what
a
I have.
handful.
It's the lunch meat pepperoni, for
Ah,
sandwiches.
okay.
But it's good when you have it like to complement like a ham or turkey, right? By itself, it's just kind of a boring sandwich.
Yeah, that's when you
It's not
throw like
great.
cheese on it or something.
Well, of course, we'll put cheese on it,
Mott's maybe.
but I've also have to like heat it in the microwave because the melted cheese and pepperoni tastes the best. I don't have any sauce or anything, but like if you had like turkey or ham and pepperoni, pepperoni is a good complement too. Even like bologna, because bologna doesn't have a whole lot of like taste. So pepperoni on bologna would be good. But I don't have any.
You know,
of that. Just the
Tim,
pepperoni.
Tim,
What?
I've heard an old proverb
Buy me DoorDash, Ray.
that I mean, I could if I would. It's a good double negative. No, it's not.
No, it's not. You don't know, man. You're bad at English.
Also, wasn't great.
Also, I failed English, but I'm better than you. I failed English because I'm lazy.
Me too.
Not because I'm not good at. Like I would get an A in English, and next year I'd fail it. And I told you this in high school. My best and worst classes just were changed every year, just because of like the teacher and the stuff that I had. Like, it wasn't really the subject. Anyway, I mean, it's always my fault. It wasn't usually.
Yeah.
I had a terrible fucking math teacher once, and if you asked him, if you didn't understand something, you asked him to re-explain it. He would ridicule you in the whole class for not listening the first time. And it was to this day, it pisses me off.
To this day.
To this day, whatever happened to who?
Mahashate.
Mahashate. Oh, that's right. I don't know. Machate? I don't know.
Mahashate.
I don't know what
I
happened.
need
To
to
that
stop
guy.
spending dumb money on food, but I'm so hungry. No, you're not.
Well, you know what to do now, don't you, partner?
Oh, hold on.
Mahashate.
Thomas and Ray. Tom and Ray. They don't know who Tim is gonna pick this week in Sicko or Blue Ho. I guess they'll have to wait and see who is Tim's hero of the week. Thomas had a good nomination with the guy who. Oh, that's good. Yeah, okay. Sexy man.
That is Thor is your hero of the week, bitch.
Just fuck, honey. Thomas had a good nomination. Dude who made the tire tracks, the first Energy Stadium, like the defensive back for Tampa Bay did trip on them. It looked like, I don't know. I mean, they said that it may have been a coincidence because they said it wasn't going to be any real issue, but it looked like he tripped on it. And then Amari Cooper got open, and then we eventually scored the game-winning touchdown in overtime against the GOAT. But
Not the GOAT.
listen, it hasn't happened in a long time. It hasn't happened since 2014, I think. Whoa, math, yeah. But this week's Hero of the Week is the United States men's national soccer team. Last Tuesday they had a draw against Wales. Since then they had a tie against England. That's why it's called soccer now. And then they beat Iran today. Man, they almost fucking choked, man. Real fucking close to fucking choking. They needed to win. A draw would have had Iran go through. It was so fast. And there was so fucking close. And Christian Pulisic had a goal, but he got injured because he went right into the keeper's cleats. He got injured while scoring the goal, and he had to come out. And he's our best player, probably. He's definitely one of them. If not the best, he is the best. Well, yeah, it was. And but I enjoy. Listen, I enjoy watching soccer, but you have to like be invested to really care. Because if you, I don't know, I don't really like it enough to watch two teams that I don't care about. You know what? Fighting's the only sport I can really do that with. Honestly, like I don't really do that too much with NBA or NFL. If my team isn't playing, I don't really care that much. Even baseball, and I'm a huge baseball fan, but if it's not the Guardians, I don't really care that much. I'll put a game on or whatever, but I'll go to games or something. Like I can go to a high school game and watch them. But one thing it was kind of a bummer last week after Ohio State got beat. There wasn't any UFC fights on because I wanted to watch a sport where I didn't really care too much about who won. After getting being pissed off about Ohio State's performance, I wanted to watch a sport where I enjoyed the sport, but I don't really care about who wins. That's usually MMA. Unless for there's a couple people we know we've had on. I want them to all win. Stipe, I want to win. Cody Garbrandt, I want to win. Besides that, I don't really care too much.
Dylan Buddick, January 13th. We definitely want him.
Exactly. That's definitely one of them, especially because I'm going to have money on them.
Houston Texans, I definitely want them to win.
See, man,
I hope he gets sacked so hard his patella breaks. The only he gets one.
I would like one night.
LTs him.
Again, I'm not going to invite the guy to dinner, but I want to win. And this wouldn't have been my pick, but
I want him to lose so Stefanski, Berry, and his punk ass can get shipped right the fuck out of here.
Yup.
Well, listen, it's not going to be Watson, right? He's not going to be the guy shipped out. He's there till his contract runs out, no matter what. We're still going to
If the Lions can get rid of Matt Stafford and get him back.
Anyway, the United States men's national team plays on Saturday at 10 a.m. against the Netherlands. Which, you know what? This is what we expected. We hoped that we got out of the group and probably weren't going to get the 1 seed out of the group, probably get the 2, and we would play the 1 seed in the Group A, which is Netherlands. So this is kind of where we expected to be. No one expects us to win.
No.
It's all right. It'd be great if we fucking knocked off Netherlands. It would be. And listen, we can play defense. It's just we don't have a good striker up front.
That's going to be hard if Dimmu Borgir decides to play for the Netherlands.
It's a metal band.
I know what he meant. I got it.
Do you?
Yeah. Anyway, but and maybe we can hold them off until extra time or penalty kicks even, because now there's no draws left because we're in the knockout stages. So anyway, they look good. They really, overall they look good. They just don't have a good goal score. And like I said last week, their team is so young. Like one of their best players turned 20 today. Like they're going to have a really strong team the next World Cup, which is going to be here and a little bit in Mexico, a little bit in Canada, but mostly here. And all the knockout stages and the championship is going to be in the U.S. Anyway, my point is we're going to have a better team. But that said, the United States men's national soccer team is this week's Hero of the Week. Very well deserved, I feel like. Very well deserved. That I was on. It was a 0-0 game, but a 0-0 game. But I was on my seat the whole time against England. You know, I watched it. It was great. It's, you know what? When you're invested in a soccer game, it's really fun. That's why when I went to last year, we went to a Columbus Crew game, and it was a blast. We didn't go this year, but it was one blast. I would recommend going to an MLS game. Most
fun.
MLS teams sell out a lot. Like MLS is pretty good. That's why we're gonna have 3 or 4 tiers of American soccer now. Cleveland's getting a team.
Yes.
I don't know what they're gonna call them. I like
Cleveland football team.
Maybe Rockers would be good. How about Hall of Fame City FC? Hall of Fame City FC.
It's not Canton though.
Don't like it? It's not Canton. It's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is. How about Rock City FC?
No, I want
Rock City.
I want nothing more than them to be the Cleveland Rockers. And instead of a basketball, it's a soccer ball going around the fucking guitar. I want it. I want the style of the jerseys. I want all that.
I want light blue and orange. Light blue and orange. Yes.
Little black thrown in there.
Question for Bro Plata panel. What are your thoughts on air? Oh, gosh darn it. Ray, go ahead.
I mean, Artem has been a leech his entire time with Conor McGregor, so this doesn't surprise me at the fact that this little bastard decided to be ungrateful and spend all the money.
What's going to happen when Ray sues me over Bro Plata? When Ray sues me,
I would never sue you over Bro Plata. I would start something else and make it or try to make it better. I would. You keep this. If you want it, you keep it. Push me out, I'll go do something else. I got my things, Jerry. Artem Lobov is a rat. Yes, thank you, Daniel Cormier, for saying that. Artem Lobov's a piece of shit. If it wasn't for him, the Dolly incident wouldn't have happened in the first place. So none of this would have happened.
Part might be true, but the thing is, he's not the one who threw it. I mean, listen, if he wasn't part of it, then yeah, he wouldn't have been so angry that he did it. But he didn't throw the dog.
But the chaos theory, Tim, you got to look at it from the chaos theory. The butterfly.
How long can you blame me for something you do?
Never. I would never gaslight you like that. Mm-hmm. I love you too much. I feel like
shit about me.
I do. I care a lot about you. I was mad at you when you messaged me after being at the hospital for 2 hours, you dick. He says the idea for Proper 12 is his first. Suck a dick. Suck a dick. Some fucking marketing company
came to him
came
first.
To the idea.
Bro, alcohol is mostly marketing because most of it tastes about the same. Like there's not many like stuff you can buy in a store that's usually on the shelves that tastes that much better than something else, especially when you're talking stuff that's on the same level shelf, right? None of it tastes that much better. Like I prefer Tito's to other vodkas. I feel like that's the best vodka you can but Gregor's is pretty good too. It's a preference thing, right? And
Three Olives is fine.
But you know what though? No, most of it tastes like rubbing alcohol. But the point is, it's a lot of it's marketing, right? Like Ryan Reynolds' gin probably isn't any better than other gins. I don't know.
Yes, it is because it got the taste of Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds tastes good.
It's Ryan Reynolds sweat. And DC, you shut your mouth.
He comes in every bottle.
Good. It's very good. I like it.
Then I'm in the market for a new drink, though. By the way,
Disaronno.
I'm gonna start drinking bourbon
on the rocks.
I might go to fucking vodka again, but I don't know.
Zero carbs or 0 calories.
Yeah, Tito's is good. Well, you know, Tito's is one of Tito's never had a celebrity endorser. They've always been American. They've and I've heard about them for the first time years ago, and they kept getting more popular. I feel like I never even saw Tito's commercials for the longest. They sponsor stuff now, but for the longest time, you didn't see anything about Tito's. Tito's just got popular by just word of mouth and being better than other vodkas.
Yeah, Bars
that's
picked
true.
up on it.
That's
and
why
it
we
was
kind of
very
would
good.
like to hear the story of Tito's, because it's just they got big by people be like, "Oh, this is the best vodka we have."
Agreed.
That's what I learned. The bartender's like, "This is like vodka. This is better vodka what you're drinking." I'm like, "All right." I'm like, "Oh shit, this is great. How come I never heard of this?" They're like, "I'm just fucking shit from Texas, fucking vodka from Texas," and it's good. It's the best vodka in my opinion. The best vodka I've had. I mean, I'm sure you go to Russia, there's fucking better vodka. I'm sure, but
Probably
the best vodka you can buy at a normal retail price in America is Tito's. And I don't tell me what's better. I mean,
Sky.
maybe preference wise, you might like Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull. That's more expensive.
Oh,
It's more expensive by a lot.
yeah.
It might be better, but I mean, like, it's not so much better that it's worth spending that much more money for it. So,
All right,
All
boys
right.
and girls, I believe it is time to hit the old dusty trail. We appreciate every single one of you. We appreciate every single one of you for being here, and we encourage you every single time. Do not be like us.
Hold on, one more thing. Hold on, stop. We're gonna cut out the interview with Dylan. We're also going to cut out Ray. If not, I can do it if you won't.
I'm
Just tell me how to
listening.
do it, I'll do it. The whole interview with Dylan is only like 15-20 minutes. We're gonna cut that out, and then we're gonna cut out the thing about his fight.
Yes,
If you guys should share that
Super-
video, that'd be cool.
it's super
we'll
easy.
we'll make that a reel. What?
I said it's super easy. If you want to do that, I can tell you how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Okay.
I can do it after the show. Like, it'll take me 5 seconds to take.
Well, then just do that.
to
I mean,
teach you.
I'm just telling you, this is what I want. I just want that whole
no,
interview,
I get you.
and then because it was short, and then him telling us about the fight.
Yeah.
And maybe that one where we're talking about betting on it, and he said, yeah, I want that clip too. And he'll say he'll give us all our money back if we bet on him in the first round. I want his money, but the fact that he said it was great.
It's hilarious.
Like, I'm gonna put money on him to win, but I'm probably gonna throw some money on him to win the first round too, because I'm fucking.
Why not? It'd be hilarious. Just be like,
It will be a big. It will probably be a big, because you can bet on LFA on DraftKings or whatever.
Do you know what?
Again, we need to figure out which app we like.
You know what we should do with the winnings?
We need a sponsor, by the way. Listen, again,
we sponsor
betting apps. Listen, you give us basically barely anything, and you'll probably get our business. So you want that. You want our business. So give us that. Be a sponsor.
But
not only will we spend the money you give us on gambling, probably then more than that. $100 a month.
I'll do also this too. If he wins us money, part of it goes to putting our name on his fight shorts. Putting the Bro Plata logo for like $300-$400, putting it right like either on the ass of the pants or really big on the side.
Did he have sponsors on the shorts for LFA? I didn't even look.
I don't know, but I'd be down to sponsor.
I don't think they can do that in LFA because I'm pretty sure he didn't. I'll look again later. I'm gonna look again tonight.
Yeah, look, and we'll talk to him as well. We'll talk.
Anyway, overall, I apologize. We were dragging some because Rain. Listen, I honestly am much more sick than I've seen in this show. But the fact that I've kind of been half normal is fucking miracle. Because I've been drunk and that helped some, you know. After this, I'm gonna fucking feel like garbage again. I have 100. I have over 100 fever. You know, I feel like garbage, and Ray's sick too. So we were fucking dragging today, and we apologize for that. But we'll try to be better next time. In the mortal words of PTI, we'll be better next time. Goodbye, Canada.
All right, guys. Have a good night. MMA whole shout out. You guys rule. And
next week will be a fucking clusterfuck because Ray's changing things without my permission.
It's gonna be a thing. All right, boys and girls. We'll talk to you later. Have a good night.
Why do you think that you fucking run the shit? Why do you think you can just do whatever you want without fucking talking?